All right, yo, 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 it's your boy Yoshi Kid Neo, and we're back with D&D. Yeah.
So, um,
Friendlies.
friendlies. That's a good way to put it.
I return.
Okay.
Are they friendly though? We got that one dude that was under a
You
rock.
got yeah. You had the one dude that was under the rock, and then there was one dude that was standing in front of a door.
Did you guys start already?
Not yet.
Okay. You're just going over.
Yeah.
Yeah, so we're just going over some stuff.
We
We were
started
talking
the
about
recording, which is fine.
Braylon
Oh,
Hatherhand.
are we recording right now?
We are.
Oh, okay.
Oh.
I don't exist.
No, you do not.
You do. Well,
We have a
you
tied up
exist.
captain too.
I thought
He's
you
passed
killed
out.
him.
No, that was the other guy. We didn't need him.
Yeah. With your hand axe. And then, yeah, we got that other dude that said there was something in the next room that we should beware or whatever.
Yeah, exactly. So, what has happened so far is on y'all's way back to Red Larch from an adventure, you noticed that the ground was shaking, everything like that, and lo and behold, in the middle of the town, there was a huge sinkhole that dropped at least like 30 feet into the earth. You also heard crying coming from the hole. You noticed that there's kids fell in the hole. You decided to pull the kids out of the hole. Everybody was grateful and everything like that. Then you noticed that you were in this huge room, and you guys decided to go exploring. So you went through. So far, you've killed some rats. You noticed that there was a big, huge floating rock in the middle of a room. You killed a couple of bandits, and then you also found a little child who was basically underneath this pile of stones. So you freed him, and then you also are talking to this gentleman so far, which is Baragus, and that's where we ended our adventure last time. So, without further ado,
Okay. Well, nature would like to crawl in spider form,
okay,
and he would like to go through that door, just to crack it enough to where he can go through.
okay.
Spider.
Yeah. Spider bear, spider bear.
Let's see
Hmm.
if I can open this up.
I haven't heard that version.
Right? Okay, so you want to crack it right there? Is that
Whichever way, like this door that's over here. By
I
that.
can't hear you, Brady?
Oh,
Radio is muted.
whoops.
Brady,
I pressed the wrong
it is.
button.
There you go.
I want to
Okay.
do the door that's over here.
Yeah. Okay, can you not see the door open?
You have to shift over. There you go.
Yeah.
Because I can see through with my angle.
Yeah, I can't
Me
see
too.
Can you see?
No.
Brady or no?
I
No?
cannot. If you want to just move me on the other side of the door, that's fine.
Okay, give me a
For some
second.
reason, I don't see the door open.
I've got a window right here.
But can you see through
Okay.
a statue?
There you go.
Yeah, now I can see. I can see through back to Finn.
I could see
That's weird.
around a statue.
Okay, so I'm going to sneaky, sneaky. Ooh, what's this?
Okay, so while Brady, or while Nietzsche is in this room, you start hearing guys over here. You start hearing footsteps
I
coming
do.
from this hall. Nope, you
Oh,
don't,
okay.
and Finn doesn't either. But everybody in this room hears footsteps.
Isn't that the way we came from? Or no? Yeah. Yeah.
You sure can.
The only thing that was over there was that black stone, if I'm not mistaken.
Yeah, the floating obelisk.
It's a portal.
Ugh. Oh my gosh. Give me. Okay.
Also, it's very silent.
Theoretically, they could have come the long ass way around.
I'm gonna set you right. Okay. Okay. Hello.
Hi
Yeah.
there.
Okay. Okay, so Lita, what are you doing? Okay, so let me ask you this. The door. Let me ask you this. The door is open right now. Do you want to shut the door? You don't. You just hear the footsteps. You don't see anybody. Okay, the door is going to be shut. Okay,
Click.
so we're shutting the door. Okay, so the door is shut right now, and stand by.
Hey,
What up, dude?
He made it.
so which one are we
Alright.
playing today?
Dan's game.
Okay.
Okay,
Dance gaming.
we'll wait till Jeff gets in.
We waiting on anyone else, or is it just probably just me?
Just
Yeah, we're just waiting for you. Do 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 do. Okay. Just let us know whenever you're ready.
I am right here. I can see everything.
All right, sweet. So, Lita, you shut the door. All right, you start hearing the footsteps get louder and louder and louder, and next thing you know, the door aggressively flings open, and it comes off the hinges.
damn.
Crash.
Yep. And then
Why, hello there.
It's Martin. It would seem no one wants to talk to you, and Nietzsche's not in the room to talk to you.
apparently not.
Hello.
Finn, you can hear them talking.
I see there are a bunch of dead bodies here.
Okay.
What are you folks here for?
Just passing through. How about yourself?
Just passing through.
Right, it's never much good with the talking bit. My god said that there was some kind of evil doing over here, so I came to investigate.
Yep, we're trying to crack down on that as well.
Hold up. Did you say you guys?
These guys.
These guys. Oh, okay.
The ones no longer
They
breathing.
seem to be dead.
Yeah, they're not using the diaphragms anymore.
What? Diaphragm?
Your chest. They're
Oh.
not breathing.
Oh, okay. Oh.
Good way to put it.
Sorry, you'll have to excuse me. I'm not very good with the common tongue, not so much as most other people are. Anyway, my name is Thrad. Sorry. My name is
You-
Thrad.
You can
And
call
he
me that
reaches
way.
his hand out to shake.
I take his
notice that-
hand.
You notice that he's a half orc. He's kind of short for a half orc. He's got gray skin. There's a couple of scars on his head. You can see that he's wearing some chainmail. He's got a shield and a warhammer strapped to his back or his side or whatever.
Well, nice to meet you. It was Thrad.
Thrad, yes.
Nice to meet you, Thrad.
And you are?
I am the monk Nile.
Well, it's good to meet you, Nile. You, child. What's your name?
I'm not a child. My name is.
Mm,
I'm a halfling.
you look like a child. Nice to meet you as well. And he extends his hand.
I'd like to shake
Oh.
heartily. Or as heartily as I can. For myself.
Okay.
Or for
Do I see
strength.
Fen?
You see the fin.
In here now.
Yeah.
The fin. Oh, because he wants to get a basket.
Now, Nile, I can understand why a monk would be here, but why do you have two children?
Those are not children. They are halflings.
Shorter than I am.
That may
Call
be
me
true,
kid
but
again.
I don't think they appreciate that.
Can I make an attempt to kick him in his knee?
Uh,
Please.
you can try.
You can roll by all means. Roll for
Yeah,
it.
that's what I'm asking.
I mean, yes. Yeah.
Like you know how you kick the back of someone's knee? Yeah.
Yeah. Exactly.
Okay, what do I roll for it? Like what do I roll?
I guess roll in athletics. It's gonna be athletics. I'm guessing like okay. So are you trying to do the kick where you're trying to like buckle his knee as he's standing
Yeah.
there? Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah. I don't know how you're gonna do
attacking
that.
me?
Definitely move over
It
here.
sounds like an attack.
Oh,
It does sound like an attack, doesn't it?
you said
Why is a
athletic?
small child approaching me?
I like extend my hand
Oh
as
Jesus
if I'm
Christ!
going to handshake. Give her a handshake.
It didn't even work
Uh,
right.
I guess should I roll?
Yeah.
I get to choose, right? Athletics or
Yeah, you get to choose.
Damn it.
Okay,
Wreck.
so
you can. That's a bad idea.
that's a really bad idea.
No, you know what you should do instead? You should try to tie him up.
Whack him with my quarterstaff.
Oh yeah.
You can try.
Short.
So
Oh, he's giant. He's big.
so you see Finn. So Finn, you're starting like to walk. Like you basically kind of do this like you kind of run at Thrad, and you just like you try to like drop kick in the back of the leg, but then Thrad just like looks at you and then pushes you off to the side and just laughs at you and calls you a puny child yet again.
Oh my god. This is torture.
Little
Can we
one.
just leave this guy here?
I'm always
Can we
up
just-
for a
can
good
we
fight, but maybe now is not the time.
Perhaps we should all call.
So can we
Yes,
leave
there's still
leave
more.
this guy here?
There's still more people to meet. Come meet Zephyr. My motion towards
Zephyr.
yes, this blue-looking fellow with the bow.
Chilling there about an inch off the off the ground.
He floats.
Do I notice that he would be taller than I am, even if he weren't floating?
How tall are you?
5'2".
Oh, yep,
You're
definitely
only
taller than me.
5'2".
Now, why do you have to be floating if you're already so tall?
I don't choose to float. I just do.
Well, that must be nice. My name is Thrad. And he extends his hand his hand out to shake your hand.
Zephyr will gratefully just reach out and shake as well. Familiar with the common practice of greeting. Yeah.
It's nice to meet you. I don't think I've ever seen one of your kind before.
To be fair, I haven't met one of your kind either.
Very well.
Um,
Today is a first for both of us.
Fred, I have a question for you. You said you were half orc, so
Did I
half
say I was
orc,
half orc?
yes, or maybe you can call. So
I said you
Fred,
noticed
it seems.
half orc.
Yeah, I noticed that you might be half orc. Do you mind elaborating what the other half is? You seem kind of short yourself.
As far as I know, I'm a half orc, half human.
Just curious.
I don't really know my parents.
And on that note, I guess we'll move on.
Awkward.
Yeah. How does
It's
one
fine,
respond
though,
to that?
That's fine, though. I had a good childhood growing up, I guess, for someone like me. I definitely kept myself very busy.
So, did you follow us down here, or
Yes.
did you just? Okay.
I was nearby when the hole appeared in the middle of town, and a little bit after, I walked up and noticed some rope that you guys left, I guess. I just sort of walked down in here and just noticed the wake of rats and a few doors ajar. So I just ended up following you guys here.
Okay. And you said that you were a religious individual, or no?
Well, I certainly am.
And do you have a particular god you follow, or?
Well, I certainly do.
What kind of religion?
I follow the Lord Kor myself. He's the god of sports and athleticism.
Just the laughs in the background, just from like a distance.
It's perfect.
God of sports and
That's
athleticism.
Of course.
That's
Of course.
rich.
Okay.
Well,
I sure as hell don't trust this guy. He's an ass.
it doesn't look like you guys have much in the way of people who can take much of a punch.
Excuse me?
Excuse you?
I've been
I
taking
think I'll
literally
just
every
lead the
single
way
punch.
for you. And
I've gotten knocked down at least 4 times already.
I have not.
I wouldn't mind someone
I'm
sharing
a
that
very
burden.
sturdy half elf.
I'll just go
Halfway.
ahead and start throwing open doors then. If you don't mind.
Whoa. There's
Maybe
a
he'll get killed.
pretty
Maybe
sturdy
if I let him,
myself.
He'll get killed.
there's a very scared man on the other side of that door. Just be gentle with him.
Very well.
Yeah, we were supposed to take that dude home, I think.
Mm-hmm.
Something like that.
Well, I mean, he can see all this. Like, as you guys are talking,
Oh, is the door open?
yeah, the door is open. So, if I
Okay,
can-
so I
Do you have night vision?
not vision? What is not vision?
How far can you see?
Or dark vision, sorry.
Do you have normal eyes?
I can
or-
see approximately 60 feet in front of me in dim light as if it were bright light, and in darkness as if it were dim light.
Oh, good to know.
Dark vision. Alright, cool. That's very specific.
Yeah, Father Sogor and I noticed that I had better vision than he did in a while back, and we decided to measure it. Father Sergor is the one who took me in.
Well, I
Well,
love
you
to.
see,
I love to hear more, but
and
we
Brad
probably
goes
should.
into his 7-page long backstory about how
And he's not lying about that either. It is legit 7 1/4 pages of backstory, which
It's pretty neat.
I applaud. It was a good read.
Well, my new met friend, half work. I'd love to hear about your past, but we're kind of on a time crunch here.
well, that's
I
why I'm
figured
over
out.
here trying to get through this hallway. I want to
Okay.
get through and deal with any evildoers. That is my mission.
Oh, and if you see a spider, don't freak out. It's our friend. He's a druid.
Spider, and I haven't
Mhm.
seen one of those in ages.
Or a bear. One of the two.
A bear. What?
He's a druid, so just be careful.
Okay. So he like transformed into a bear
No.
or a spider.
He transformed into the spider. Yeah.
You see Thrad. He's just sort of. You see him have like this sort of blank look on his face. It's almost as if the little ellipses are like loading over his head.
Or that one meme.
He decides ultimately to ignore you, as this sounds stupid. Anyway,
Moving on.
One apple.
Should we send him through the door or find out what nature found out?
Let's talk to our bear friend.
Let's talk to nature. We can forget about that other guy. He's
do I
an
notice
asshole.
nature?
You don't see nature at the moment.
Okay. I'm walking.
And is
Nature's
the
Hello.
Is that-
tiny bear.
hello, nature.
Can
Do I
you
hear
be
nature?
larger?
You hear nature now because now nature is transformed back into bear form.
Hello.
I
And
turn
you-
around.
Yes.
I look specifically at Nile. Hello, friend.
Hello, nature.
So, I found a
You can
couple
s-
things in that room.
Well, what would those be?
Well, there's a couple bodies on the other side, all
Ominous.
around the world, or not the world, the room. But it seems that they were killed by mining accidents. They had broken bones and pelvises and chest cavities and heads and shoulder blades and knee blades and all the things.
How long have they been dead, nature?
Well, I've never seen many dead bodies like that before, so I would say a long time.
So while nature is talking, you can see Thrad. His mouth is just sort of like a gate.
Drops. Yeah.
Oh,
Also,
nature,
there's
this
a
is
gentleman
our-
over there that has 2 melee weapons and a cloth armor set. I don't know what he's doing, but he's looking at the door that I came through. But I was too stealthy for him. He didn't see me, but I saw him.
You sure were.
Also,
You
one
slipped.
last thing. All the rocks in there floating.
Ah,
Every one of them. Almost like that obelisk thing that we found earlier.
let's see.
At this point, I would like to look where I heard the and see Martin's character. Hello, you're new.
Hi, my name is Thrad. You must be the druid, the bear that they told me about just now. Like,
Yes, my name is Nietzsche. I'm a bear. I would like to sit down
Nietzsche.
in my with my paws on my other paws.
as you do that, I extend my hand towards you.
What are you doing with your hand?
This is how you say hello in where I come from.
Interesting. So
How
what
you
do I
greet
do
a
then?
new person. Usually you grasp the hand with your hand and we shake as a show of
Even with my
companionship.
claws? Let's try. I would like to shake his hand.
I shake Nisha's paw as best as I can without impaling myself.
So, what exactly does this do for us now that we've done this? Is it just a greeting?
Well, now we know each other better than before. We're not really strangers or anything.
Interesting. I would like to write this down in my journal in Druidic.
As you
Right.
should. As you should.
Learned that shaking hands means friendship. To strangers. Taught by blank. I didn't catch your name. I need it to write down in my journal.
My name is Thread.
Is that with a G?
You spell it Thrad.
Oh, okay.
I pull out my little token that has my name on it. Like it might may or may not be written in orcish. But I show it to him.
I don't know what those silly symbols are.
It's my name. It's all I had
Why is
with
this
me.
one all squiggly?
I don't know. This is just all I had with me when the city god found me.
Interesting.
This and a few rags they called clothes.
Well, that's very neat. Well, would you like to help us? We're about to go in this room and there's a scary person over there.
A scary person.
Well, yeah, he looks scary. He's got two
Looks
melee
scary.
weapons.
Melee weapons.
And they're floating
Why?
rocks.
Well, I know my way around melee weapons myself. Excuse me, sir.
Beautiful. Can you see in the dark?
Well, I sure can. I think they call it a night vision.
No, that's with night vision goggles. That hasn't been invented yet.
The hell is a goggle?
Exactly. Now, he's looking at the door, so when we open it, he's going to know we're here. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to turn into a spider and get behind him, and when you guys open the door, I'll get him.
Now, do you want
But
to
actually-
attack him as soon as we do this, or?
We'll see what he does first, but if he attacks you, I will strike right back.
Right, okay. Right. You see Thrad, like, ready his warhammer and his shield.
Okay. Nietzsche, you're going back into spider form, I'm assuming.
Correct.
Okay, and while you guys are doing that, Baragusta is just gonna be like, you guys go on ahead. I'm just gonna go over here and just gonna chill by the statue here. If that's okay with everybody.
Very well.
Okay. All right, that's cool. All right. So Baragusta is chilling by the statue. Nietzsche, what are you doing with the door?
I would like to open it or crack it open enough to where I can get on the other side.
Okay, go
So,
ahead.
you transformed into a spider, right?
Yeah,
I
you did.
It's at that point that Thrad just sort of noticed what in the world.
Go ahead and roll stealth for me.
Do you want spider form stealth? Since that's what, yeah, probably.
Yeah, you're already, yeah.
Oh,
Okay.
that's
Yeah.
a good
Yeah.
spider stealth.
I kind of figured that would happen, but I needed.
He's +7,
Yeah, it's
At
crazy.
level-
Okay,
whatever level you guys are.
so yeah, is that good?
We're
Can you
level
get? Can you
2.
get through? Can you get through there? Yeah. Okay.
How can I be on the ceiling right about here and him not see me?
You should be fine. Because
Just
Did you
a moment.
fully open the door, or just partly?
Just partly.
yeah, because he's still focused. He's just looking at the door. He's not actually like looking at the ceiling. He's just looking at the door because, yeah, he hears you guys. He hears you guys across the way, and he's ready for you guys to open that door.
I would like to
Hmm.
ready an action, and if he makes an attack, I would like to bite him.
Nice.
So, how's this gonna all boil down?
I'm going to open the door and put myself between whoever's on the other side of the door and the people behind me.
Okay.
Even though we're
All right.
Brad
so,
is fairly confident in himself. Doesn't
Right.
believe in people hurting him.
right.
Or
So as you open up the
friends.
door thread, the guy that was looking at you, he sees you guys come in, and he sees you. Anyway, he freaks
Oh.
out, and he's gonna throw out. Nice. I need a dex save from Thread, Nile, and who is that? Finn?
A dexterity save.
Doing something?
So did he throw something to harm my comrades?
Yes, he did.
I bite him. I fall from the ceiling
Damn it.
and I bite him.
Okay.
I'm not having good rolls there.
Hold there. Now, we didn't say we were going to attack you. We just said we were going to defend ourselves.
At any rate, he doesn't care. He doesn't listen. He's not listening to you. So, okay. So in response to that, okay. So he's going to make con save.
There we go. I think I must make a DC 11 Constitution.
Holy crap. Okay.
Taking
So
poison
your
damage and fail,
Brady, your
or-
bite's not gonna hit. And let's see.
Where is this guy anyway?
He's
Is that him?
you don't see him.
That's
Yes.
cool.
I look suspiciously like a person.
You actually kind of do. That's really weird. Let me see. Okay, so Brady, your bite misses, and then everybody but Thrad is knocked prone and taking 1 damage.
Okay, cool. That
Okay.
sucks.
And let's roll initiative now.
Yeah, everybody.
Oh yeah, that's right. Actually, what? Dude,
I finally get a decent roll, but everybody else got a decent roll too.
Yeah.
hey, I have a decent roll for once. Maybe this is my game. This is
No,
my campaign.
I was gonna
It's
say,
my time
that-
to
it's
shine.
Because you're not freed. 'Cause you're
All right,
not free.
Nile, what are we doing?
I can't really see him, but I know the direction he came in. I think I might have something that gets me up in half the time since I'm knocked down. Let me
Okay.
see. Let me double check. Where's my thing?
My token is not showing up on the turn order.
Mobile.
Is it not?
No.
Let
nope,
us
that's not
fix
it.
this.
Armor movement. Nope.
At turn. What did you roll?
Okay, I can spend.
You did roll a 20. Oh wait, yeah. So Nile still got you by 1.
Okay. So I can't use a key point to use a dash action because it still takes like half my. No. Getting up only takes half your movement, right?
Yeah, half movement to get up.
Oh, okay. And I already have 55 movement, so that's like 27.
Okay.
Let's see. Okay, he is quite a ways away, but I can use a key point to take a dash action as a bonus action, so that doubles my movement again, right? Or-
Yes.
How does dash work? Is it double or triple? I think it's
Double.
double.
So,
Okay.
Double.
It's double, so theoretically you'd get up for free, but you can't take any other actions.
Right.
Okay. And I'd be right here, 55. I guess. Let's see. And then I can't. Can I prepare like defense? I can't do that. Okay, and then I can spend a patient defense 1 key point to take a dodge action as a bonus action on your turn. But no, that doesn't work. Okay. I'm gonna just wait here.
Okay.
Yeah. Because I can't really. Oh, actually, I can't take. I can't attack him because I have a dart.
Well,
So I would just move that.
That's a action. You took the dash action, so you don't get to do the attack
Mhm.
action anymore.
No, but I use a key point to take it as a bonus action for dash.
Why want to. Oh, you use. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
I'll let Dan, because I don't know.
Let me
what
look.
that
Let me look at it real quick.
It's Step of the Wind. I just use a key point, and I take a disengage or dash action as a bonus action on my turn.
Why wouldn't it not let me look at your? Okay, there you are.
It's on the core. It's on the bottom.
Where's it at?
The bottommost.
Okay.
I already used the point.
Okay, so you spend a point to take a disengage or dash action as a bonus action on your turn, and your jump distance is doubled for the turn. Yeah, you should be able to. Yeah, I'll allow that.
Martin, do
Okay.
you have all the macros and stuff?
He does.
No, they have not showed up.
All right.
I don't have them to click.
We'll rejoin as the GM and do that since my turn is not for a while.
Years from now.
I'm gonna move right here and then use my my dart.
Okay.
And dart. I don't think it has disadvantage where I'm at, because I think it's
Can you see him?
it's 2060. So as long as I'm, yeah, I
Just
can
long
see
as
him right here.
Yeah,
Yeah.
just and not. Yeah, I'll give you. Yeah, that's definitely. Yeah, you're good.
Dart. Yeah.
Okay, so that's gonna hit. Definitely gonna hit. Okay.
Yep.
Alrighty. T-Rad, what are we doing?
Brad will make his approach over here about 30 feet, and then does he see that this melee weapons guy has his weapons drawn?
His weapons are drawn.
Brad would like to cast command with the command of approach.
Okay.
Target must succeed on a wisdom saving throw. I'll just go ahead. Public roll.
Thank you. And you're doing which one? You're the approach.
Command. Approach, yes.
Target moves towards you.
My save DC is 13? Yes, it's 13.
Okay, so as you try to command him to come towards you, you notice that he's sitting there. He's kind of focused for a second, and all of a sudden you see him flex for like a split second, and it breaks. So he doesn't move anything. He doesn't move anywhere.
He just flexed on your ass.
Very well. It's a fight then.
Okay.
We'll take away one spell slot.
Who is next? Zephyr in the other room. Oh wait,
He's
not
watching
here.
it in person.
What's up? Oh yes.
He's watching.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. Cool. Finn.
Okay.
Bill, are you back yet?
How much movement?
Might still be eating.
Yeah, he's
Possibly.
probably not gonna.
I heard somebody come in though, so maybe. Okay. So what's up?
How much movement does it take to get up?
Half.
Because I was knocked prone.
Yeah.
Half?
Half. Yes.
So, am I running that up or down? Because I have 25 speed.
What's go 25.
Okay. No, half of 25. Like, am I doing like? Am I rounding it up?
rounding
or
up. No,
rounding
yeah,
it down?
yeah, you're rounding it up. Sorry.
Rounding
Yeah,
up.
go ahead.
Okay.
Yeah, rounding up.
Okay. Let's see. So I'm gonna dash, but I'm gonna get up and dash. So
Okay.
that'll end up being, how much will that end up
In that
being?
case, if you're gonna dash, it should just give you your normal base movement.
Yeah. I
Oh,
know you're
will it
dash-
really?
Yeah, yeah. It
But you can't
math
take
adds
any-
up. Yeah.
Unless it's a bonus action to dash, then that's your action.
Okay. So even though I'm using up part of my movement, I still get to dash.
Yeah,
Do the full.
because you're putting the dash in it as your move, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, cool. Then I'm gonna go ahead and just dash down this way.
Okay.
Yeah. And that's pretty much all I can do.
All right. The giant wolf spider form, known as Nature. What are we doing?
Hello, I'm going to bite him
Hello.
again.
You're gonna try to bite him. Okay.
Not try, I will. Well,
Okay.
I guess
Well, let's
Whether or
dash.
not it'll go
We'll,
under his skin.
let's see.
we shall let this.
Let's make sure that this works now. 13 again, so probably not.
No, it's not. It's gonna. It's gonna miss. Lida.
No. Oh, damn.
No, it
You were
only.
way back in the other room, though.
Yeah, it only affected Thrad, Nihilate, and Finn. Those are the only three since that was the first three people that he saw.
Yeah, we were in the doorway.
Yeah, as you should. Okay. Five. The big squares are 10 feet, and then the smaller guys inside are 5. Fair enough. Okay. That's it for you. All right.
Can't dash?
Sure. Yeah, you can make. Yeah,
Do
you can
have
make
the
ready.
range?
You can try to make ready something just in case he. Yeah, exactly. Okay. I like it. I like it. I like it. I like it. All right. Then it's going to be this guy. He's kind of like
Not until it actually
you're all looking at him, and you can tell that he's scared. And so what he's going to do is he's going to disengage,
Hmm?
and he is going to.
Oh, he's back.
Go here.
I get an attack of opportunity.
He
Because he
disengaged.
disengaged.
Oh,
He
did, yeah,
disengaged.
never mind. I did hear that.
Yes. And then he's going to. What is? Yeah. And then he's going to go. Let me see if I can measure this off right. Right there. That's perfect. Boop. Right there. And that'll be him.
Why is he running?
And we're back to the top of the order.
Have you seen the people that walked in on him?
True.
We have this half-orc that's cloaked in chainmail. We have this monk guy. A giant spider just attacked him. And we also have a child. I'm just not sure why that's there while she's here, but she must be insane if she's gonna attack him, a full-grown adult, as a child. So
Okay.
probably not a good idea to stay around.
I'm going to run at him in
Alright.
the direction.
All
Dang,
right.
he's far away. Jesus Christ.
Where did he go? How much movement does this guy have?
Jeez. Okay. I'm gonna need to. I'm gonna try.
I'm never
How's
gonna
that
catch
here?
him.
I'm gonna use another key point to
Okay.
get step the wind and double my movement.
Okay.
And I'm going to try to grapple him.
You're going to try to grapple him.
Yes.
Okay.
That's what I. So I have 110 movement now.
All right.
So I will just run him down. Okay. I'm not sure how to grapple. Do I use my strength, or what do I do?
It's an athletics check.
Athletics check. Okay.
Yes.
Your strength athletics versus his acrobatics or athletics, whichever is higher.
Here we go. Not gonna happen.
Yeah, no. You try to, but I mean, like I said, like you, like as you're running, you're like, you will not get away, and like you like try to run up to him and grab a hold of him, and then he just like looks at you as you're trying to like put your arms around him, and he's got his hand on top of your head, and you're like sitting there like, you know, like you're trying to like touch him, but you're like barely, like you cannot, like you're like sitting there trying to like, you can't grab him at all.
So is this room actually lit?
There is a light source, I think.
A light source.
I have a light source.
Okay.
I can see.
Finn does have a light source as well. Who is next? Thrad.
Real
I don't see any
fast-
light sources.
Real fast, Dan. I made a
Yes.
torch token that you can use. It's in the journal, and
Nice.
you can just sort of throw them around the map if it's lit up, and then everyone should be able to see wherever those.
Oh,
are
did
at.
you?
Yeah.
That'd be
Yeah,
awesome.
okay.
Hey, that's pretty neat.
So you should be
Alright,
able to
that's
see it. They're only 10 feet, and I made them that specifically because Rachel has dancing lights, which is a 10-foot radius of light.
Okay. I like it.
But if you want to throw one in there,
That is
just
very cool.
make sure it works.
We can do that. Who's next? Brad.
I'm
You're
working on
next.
it.
Ah, fair enough. Fair enough.
What's the range on this? Not enough. What's the range on this? Alright, he's just gonna use his dash action to move some more. Alright, that counts as 30 feet for
That
some,
those are
30 feet for
purple.
some reason.
Was it really?
Yep. Right here.
Okay.
And Brad is now right there. Brad proceeds in doing nothing.
Fair enough.
Okay.
Zephyr has joined us again.
Zephyr.
It sounds like everything's under control, so I'm just gonna stay here like the kid.
Okay, fair enough.
Wow.
Finn.
Okay. So I'm going to go 25 feet. Oops. I think that was 29. And I'm going to shoot at it with my. Which bow do I want to use? Hang on. With my.
Oh man, you don't take this opportunity to shoot at Brad for calling you a child? Amazing.
I mean, this is not. Now is not the time.
Are you sure?
Ew, that did not work out.
Yeah, it's gonna
And
It's gonna be great.
it's gonna miss. Alright.
and I guess that's the end of my turn.
Nature.
Nature is going to move 40 feet to him because my speed is 40,
Okay. Okay.
and he's gonna bite him. God, why? Why is it 13? 3 times
Has
in
it
a
been
row it's 13.
It's been 13-5. No, okay, so it was 13-4.
Yeah.
It was
So he's got
13
one.
twice, then he critted on his
The
test roll. and now it's
credit on the
13 again.
test.
Yeah, just to make sure that. it
What are
wasn't
the-
broke, but okay.
What are the odds? What are the
Apparently
odds?
really good. Everything
Great.
roleplay wise, I roll good on. I guess combat's just not Nature's thing.
This is true. Alright, Lida. Ooh, I like it. Go for it.
Oh man, it's lit.
I was waiting for somebody to say that.
Oh, I aim to please.
So
No, it's just
no,
things.
no. Yeah. So you just need to tell me.
Yeah, within 120 feet, you can put 4 lights.
Yeah.
I think.
You can use the little ruler. There's a
Yeah. So, oh, look at that.
Oh, gotcha.
Okay. Where's the other one going? Where's? All right. Where else?
I'm pretty sure.
Where is it? Where was it? Oh god. Here-ish. Like right there? Yeah, okay, so
Yeah, no, that's good.
okay. I
Theoretically, it makes all 4
There's
of them
4.
instantly. Yeah.
yeah, so you got
It says you can combine the 4 into one glowy thing.
one glowy thing. I like
On
it.
your next turn, on a bonus action, you can move it.
Combine the 4
Yeah.
lights into one glowing,
Yeah,
vaguely
you can put them all
humanoid
in
form
random
of medium
spots, and then
size.
once you actually get in there, you can rearrange them.
So far, I believe you placed 2. Right. And one more. So you want to go like right over here? Yeah. We'll go. Boom. We'll go there. We'll actually. That's perfect right there. Okay. All right. All right. Who's next? Okay, this guy. All right. So he is going to try to attempt to do the same thing he did to you guys earlier. So I'm going to need a dex save from Nile
What is-
and what?
Oh, go ahead. I was gonna ask what the thing is that he did earlier was.
Oh, he's casting Earth Tremor.
Oh,
Oh, okay. I was
So-
just curious.
Yeah, so I'm gonna need Nile and Thrad.
oh,
I know.
Damn.
Well,
That's
with drinking business. I'm eating here.
So yeah,
Damn.
Jeff, you're gonna be knocked prone and you're gonna take 6 damage.
Ugh.
Martin, you're going to take 3 damage and you're not gonna be knocked prone.
Did I not take Did I not take the 1 damage for the first time he did it then, or was that just because it was rounded down and then reduced to nothing?
Pretty
Okay.
much. Yeah. Okay,
so I
and
take
then
3 damage.
right,
How much did you say? 3?
3.
Okay.
Alright, and then he is going to get in this corner. And let me do this.
So,
He's
do
gone.
I get an attack of opportunity this time?
Yeah, I'll give it to you.
where'd he go?
Damn it.
It's gonna miss. It's gonna miss. Anyway, yeah, he's disappeared.
You see where to go, but I see none of this. It's a dark room.
Oh, what
He
the
can't
fuck?
see. He's blind. He doesn't have that
Right.
vision.
Wait, who's
And I
blind?
don't have an angle either.
Okay.
No, the one person that's not in here. Okay.
Whoops. Yeah, okay, that's fine. All right. So in the meantime, while you guys are trying to figure out what's going on, everything like that, out of nowhere,
Oh.
Oh dear.
Okay.
let's roll initiative.
I hear them
Again?
all say this.
Again.
Okay.
Again?
Let's do this.
Well, actually, you know what? I'll do this.
Can I just keep my
We could've
20?
kept our original.
Yeah.
intro.
Keep your
That would be
originals.
nice.
Yeah, let's keep your originals,
Okay,
and I'll
let me
just
put
roll
my-
it for. If you, yeah, Miranda, if you don't mind.
Let me go back.
Yeah. Start that. All right, so.
Now, those are some mighty small tokens there. Just zoom in a little bit. Wow, they appear to be some hooded figures.
Can I hear this?
Oh, what's the-
Roll perception for me.
Can he hear?
You hear you hear rustling going. You really don't know what's at the moment.
Okay.
You have no idea what's going on.
Because in the voice chat, I definitely heard everyone go, "Uh-oh."
You just hear you hear the commotion and everything like that, and it's kind of like I was thinking like those like old 80s movies where like all the commotion's going on in the background and somebody has headphones on and they're still like cleaning or doing something else.
yeah,
and it's
yeah.
like the fight, you know what I'm talking about?
Stan Lee cameo in the Spider-Man.
There you go.
Yeah,
So on your turn, you can be like, "Can I yell at Zephyr?"
that's cool.
So-
I got
Be
it.
like, "Come help us. There's trouble afoot."
All right. So everybody fix their things. So Nile, what do we?
I'm gonna get up since I'm knocked down, and I'm gonna
Okay.
move behind our new orc friend because I am getting tired of getting down. You
Wait,
got this, buddy.
Very well. This looks like it'll be a fair fight for me.
All right. Zephyr, are you still watching the kid?
Uh-oh.
Yep, I can't hear anything. We're good.
Fair enough. Thread.
What the-
A thread is gonna saunter over here, up to this guy. He's gonna look him up and down and he's gonna ask him, "Now, son, you really want to do this?"
And the guy just looks at you, kind of snarls a little bit, and he's like, "Let's go, big boy. Let's see what you got."
Very well. So, first, let's see. I probably shouldn't. Thrad is going to take his warhammer. He's
Okay.
gonna start winding it up like a baseball bat. And as he does that, he's gonna say, "May the Lord Cord bless this fight." And he's gonna take a swing at him.
Okay. Go for it.
Warhammer copied me. No.
I like this.
Yeah. That's gonna hit. It's gonna hit for 4 damage. All right.
God of Sports swings it like a baseball bat. I love it.
You right?
The guy is like,
Great.
All right.
And
Anything
he's
else?
also
"Get the fuck out of here."
he's gonna use his bonus action to cast Shield of Faith on himself,
All right.
which gives him a bonus of +2 AC.
There you go. Cool. Cool.
Use
Cool.
this
Cool.
little holy symbol as a spellcasting focus.
Cool. Cool. All right. Cool. There it is.
Mhm.
my goblins and my
So now I
campaign.
have one.
Two of them
I have
periodically
2 more
pop up
AC than I
randomly, and
had
I'm
earlier.
Yeah,
the
so you
Vorkin,
should have, what,
the
22
orc
now?
bottom
You're
No, no
ridiculous,
one knows
yeah.
this.
Whoa. Whoa.
I
Yeah,
thought you were at like 19 for
Whoa.
some reason
it's
before.
stupid.
I'm
It's
not at
Your
22.
intelligence, is it shit like everyone else's?
Yeah, probably.
Fucking
He's
no,
not in the
Brad is a
negative.
very well-read half-orc. He has
Not
he has a
negative,
high
like
he
that.
has a fairly high intelligence.
Yeah,
Oh.
he didn't know he didn't know
Of
what
10.
type-
Wait, what? Are you serious?
He's got
No.
the
Yes.
highest intelligence of all of us.
He has 10 intelligence.
Yeah,
I've
he's
got
the
him
smartest
beat
one
a little
here.
bit.
Brad is a very intelligent half-orc.
I do
He
like
really
the
is.
fact
Well
that
read
all-
has worked very hard for the knowledge that he knows.
Oh
This is awesome. Alright.
Great group of
god. We're
adventurers.
just the dumbest group.
But this is why nature fits in so well as a bear that can.
It
Just
makes
now
sense for me,
intelligent.
but not for any of you.
Yeah.
If you haven't noticed, all like the townspeople are like sitting there and they like look at you all like wondering why you guys are hanging out with the bear, and then they talk to you guys and they're like, "Okay, now it makes sense.
Yeah, that's
Okay,
right. Yeah.
that's the reason why."
Oh,
Alright.
question.
Might
Was
have
this
an
guy
answer.
taller than me? 5'2" here.
I'm gonna go with he's 6'1".
Oh, this bastard.
Yeah, he is taller than you. In fact, all of them are taller than you
Very well.
by at least a foot
Are they
or
taller
more.
than me in spite of form?
Probably.
You're sorry.
Make an intelligence check to see if you can figure that out.
Wouldn't that be an investigation?
Actually, shit. Holy fuck.
Don't you get player knowledge time? Don't you get your intelligence score instead of
Yeah, I get whatever
transformations?
creature I am, so all my stats right now are the wolf spider, not nature.
but instead of your? I thought you kept the intelligence, wisdom, and
Oh well,
Correct
yeah,
buffs.
you do those things, but everything else is
okay.
Alright. Let's see. Who is next? Finn.
Yep.
Yeah.
I'm going to move over here. And I'm gonna shoot at this one.
Alright.
Or with my crossbow, which is this one for now. Submit.
That's gonna hit for 8.
Okay, hang on. Trying to decide, do I want to... Yeah, okay, so I'm gonna use my, what's it called? Savage Attacker,
Okay.
where once per turn I can, reroll for my damage and use either one I want to use. So it's not for the attack part, but just for the damage. Just want to see if I can get better damage.
Is it
Nope,
for
okay,
melee?
we're still using the 8.
Is this...
Oh, it was for melee.
it's
Never mind.
yeah, it's a melee
My bad.
only. It's okay.
My bad.
We're
I'm so
learning.
used to using melee.
It's okay. It's okay. We're learning. Alright. Anything else from you, ma'am?
No, that's it.
Okay. The spider, formerly known as Nature.
I'm going to take the route that
Formerly
does
known.
not provoke opportunity of attacks to get right here in this space to flank him.
Okay.
Oh, are we doing flanking? Sweet.
Are we?
Yes, I'll allow it.
Yeah.
Oh, word.
Because I get advantage.
Yes, you do.
Do I see him do this?
I didn't need it.
You didn't need it at all.
Jeez.
Let me see.
It'll do
Alright.
6 damage to him plus if he fails his constitution throw.
Right.
But
Which he does
okay.
miserably. Miserably.
Okay,
Yes.
So let me roll that real fast. It is 2
Go for it.
Boom and boom. Yeah.
Damn.
Professional. Professional
Right.
spider biting.
Right.
Way better
Alright.
than Nature's normal stuff.
This is true.
Let's see.
Frostbite.
All right.
1 damage.
Yeah, frostbite.
Oh, he's not dead
Here.
though. He's
What?
only paralyzed and poisoned and unconscious.
Damn it.
I
Uh,
think actually.
15, 20.
Wait. Okay, so he's just. All right, so he's
yeah,
not
he's
dead.
stable, not dead, but he's got 0 hit points and can't do anything because he's poisoned and paralyzed.
Interesting.
So we'll be
Interesting.
able to interrogate him. That is meta knowledge, by the way.
That is meta. Meta. Okay. Lita.
Ah, sure, whatever. Let's see. 5, 10.
You sure can.
Do I hear her
Noted.
yell this?
Do what?
Do I hear her yell this?
Everybody in the room hears her yell all this.
All right.
That will not be necessary.
All right. Anything else? As a bonus action, you sure can. Wait, how far is it? Is it 60 feet from them, each other, or?
120.
You can move
60
each
feet
one
from their old
from
location.
their. Yeah.
That's a lot.
Can you not move them? Or no?
If you, Dan, if you go into the torch, you can set it to where she is allowed to control them.
That's what I thought. That's what I figured. I just didn't know if you set that up or not.
You can also, I guess, make it to where it's in her journal as well. That way she can just pop it out instead of you having to do it each time, but it's up to you.
No, that's fine. Yeah, I'll put it in her journal.
Pretty cool.
So you have. Alright, so now you can place. Sweet. Yeah, you should have control of the torch now.
Really cool.
Okay. So.
Jeez.
Okay. Oh. Okay. Alright, who is next? Finally, the bandits get up to bat. And they're all like.
Are they
Kinda
all
mad.
going to attack me? Because that'd be hilarious.
No. Actually, they are
Mm.
not. Let me actually get this guy. Okay, so. This guy. He's going to step back here. And he's going to shoot his crossbow at Thread.
Now, hey there. Don't you think you should come up here and apologize for attacking me and my friends?
And that's going to miss.
Does it bounce off his shield?
Actually, it does.
running
It
away.
just. Here's a dink. Okay, this guy is going to run up to you. He's going to try to hit you. What's your AC right now?
20.
It's going to hit for 6.
Hmm.
Damn.
You shouldn't have done that.
All right. Let's.
I
see.
used my reaction.
Okay. What is the reaction?
I kill him.
Wow. What the hell?
Yeah, I need to do. What is it? Dex
Wrath
save.
I have
the
3 of those.
Storm.
It's actually not going to kill him. He passed his,
Nice.
his saving throw, so
What the hell?
yeah,
Half damage, probably, right?
it
6.
is
Yeah, half
6. Yeah, it was a nat 20.
3 total. I have 2 now. Why is this
Alright.
not working?
I don't know.
What's another
Oh, I
one?
can't type it in. I can't type. What? Used.
What?
It's not letting me add resources.
What do you mean?
Are you talking about on your character sheet?
Yes.
So what you would do? What
I want
resource
to-
Are you trying to add a new block?
Yes, I'm trying to add so I can keep track of how many Wrath of the Storms I have.
Okay. If you want, just keep a mental tact of it right now. I'll join as a GM real fast.
I'm at 2 out of right now.
All right. What's
I
going
have
on?
used my reaction.
All right. All right. This gentleman right here is going to shoot a crossbow at Finn.
It's rather incredible that you managed to hit me. I commend you. It was a
Great.
mistake.
Let's see.
Type in the chat box what it's called for me, Martin.
Wrath of
Finn
the
it-
Storm.
Finn, that's gonna hit you for 4.
Okay.
This band, this guy right here. Oh, I can't see because of the torch now.
I see it. Thanks.
I got you, dude. You gotta click on where other resources. And
Thanks, Brady.
Oh, you gotta be kidding me.
You want me to do something?
Token. There we go. There we go. Okay, this band is gonna come over here. Shoot a crossbow at Nile. Nile, that's going to.
I think that's the only bad thing
Miss.
about being a halfling
Yes.
is like it's cool, but you're
then
5
this
speed
bandit
slower because of your tiny
Is
little
going
legs.
to
But now you understand
come
what
up to
midget
Finn's
feels
face.
like.
You're gonna try to
I don't
swing
even
at
have to move.
and he's gonna miss.
Cool.
All right,
Dun, 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 dun.
and
Yeah.
back to the top with Nile.
Okay.
Oh, did we choose?
Let's see. That is 15.
Mhm.
That is 15. It's 20. There. Ah.
Trying to do some kind of area effect thing.
I guess that's fine. What? I would never do this. I would-
You okay
Brad
there?
is exceedingly bad at lying.
Hmm.
You have caught him.
Covered.
As such, you will not be doing a area of effect thing.
Is that?
Okay, so this is turn. It's my land, right?
It is Nilate's, yes.
Okay, just yeah, you're doing something, so I just wanted you to finish. Okay,
Oh,
I'm
I was just measuring, it's fine.
Well, I run up to this guy, and I'm going to use an unarmed strike, and
Okay.
then well, no, quarterstaff and unarmed strike.
okay, quarterstaff first.
Then follow up with a unarmed strike.
Okay.
Wait, he
okay.
his ass down.
I don't have to use that one.
So
So-
yeah,
25, 25. So I did 9 damage to the first one, right?
you did.
Or like 7.
You did 7. Yeah, you did 7 the first one. Then the unarmed strike that's gonna hit 2, and that did what 15 damage total. And yeah,
Oh, yeah, that's
yeah, that's
He's
yeah,
down again.
yeah, he's
Okay.
dead. He's dead,
And then
definitely.
I'm gonna use my remaining movement to move back here.
All right, sounds good. Sounds good. Zephyr, are you gonna try to join the party?
Indeed, I've heard the call of my people.
Ah, that is
So-
awesome.
I'm going to move 30 And seeing that I don't see shit, I'm gonna move another 30 with a
Dan
dash.
said that it was okay
Fair enough.
if we switch up some
And that's my turn.
we kinda rushed it a
Alright.
little bit. But what
Rad.
I think after this session, I'll ask them if
Well,
they
now.
have one more
I
chance
still
to-
can't see anything from this spot except for a torch that's right here.
That's what I allow.
I can't even see that
3
torch
sessions
because
after
of
you created your
'Cause of the
torch.
rock.
shadow.
If there's something,
Yeah.
No.
little
Yeah.
thing you want to change it. But after that,
Brad is gonna saunter on over here.
Oh, so
And-
those are the torches, not the floating crystal things. Okay.
He's gonna saunter directly to this square.
Alright.
I see something. Here.
Attack of opportunity is gonna happen with this guy. If
You
you
can
move
try.
there. He's gonna try.
I have a question.
He's gonna miss. Go ahead.
Nietzsche said that these there were floating things in this room.
Yeah, all the
What
rocks
exactly-
are all the rocks that you see are floating about a foot off the ground.
Oh, okay.
Interesting.
Yeah.
I can't wait to see what happens now. As I'm going to continue doing what I was going to do.
So
And did the attack hit, by the way?
the attack didn't hit. No, did not.
He tried his best, didn't he?
He did. It was a good effort. I'll give him that.
Yeah, Brad moves
Wow.
here.
Uh-huh.
And he's going to send up a prayer to the Lord above,
All right.
ask him to bless the spell.
I'm not sure if
As he
that's
casts
three.
Thunderwave, using the what was it? Destructive Wrath to deal maximum damage instead of rolling to everything within 15 feet of me.
Does that include us?
Yep, that
Nope.
includes. Wait,
Because
what?
you're not in range. 15.
15. Oh, that's right. You were dancing
Like
around.
5.
I couldn't. So that's that guy's gonna get.
Yeah, that guy's dead. That's unfortunate.
Yeah, the guy that you
But
were
we
just
still have one more.
I'm so sad. I wanted to smash him.
Yeah, so you still get. So pretty much, yeah. All these guys are gonna die.
It can
Including-
still roll to maybe get half
Oh,
damage.
okay, I can
I
still
guess.
do
I
that.
don't know. It only affects the roll.
Yeah. Let's
I
see.
no longer have that channel divinity.
So
slot.
just this guy didn't get killed.
Yeah, 'cause
One,
they should still get the DC, right? Your
2,
channel divinity
Yeah.
just maxes the damage.
3.
Yeah, that is correct.
Okay, gotcha. So yeah, make their
So,
spell
Um.
18's pretty low.
Yeah, it is.
So they could get hit for 16 damage.
So the guy that you guys knocked out.
I mean, I'm certain he's either
I mean,
probably dead.
so if it will break that, there it is.
Yeah, because poison should give him disadvantage, so that poor sucker had no chance.
Yeah.
Anything else, sir? Oh wait, hold on.
Got one.
What's the max damage?
18. No, not 18. 16. Sorry. It's 2d8,
16?
so it's 16. So if it was halved, he would go down to 8. Down by 8.
All right. Anything else, sir?
Now then, if you lower your weapons, maybe we work this out and see what's going on here. And he ends his turn.
All right.
Okay.
Who's next? Fen.
My turn. Okay, so I'm gonna run straight through this guy because I can do that as a halfling.
Yeah, you
I'm
can.
gonna go up to him, and I'm just gonna swing my warhammer at him.
Okay.
Once I can get my thing to burst out. Okay.
I'm gonna assume that our turns will take longer than like 30 seconds. I'll be right back.
Go
Okay.
for it.
Good. Damn it. Okay,
That's-
so I missed that. I'm gonna go ahead and use my action surge, which will give me an extra action.
Okay.
So I'm gonna use the extra action to swing one more time.
Sure.
Oh my god.
You had the Nietzsche curse. Your next 3 rolls are 7s.
Bullshit.
We'll call it the Nietzsche curse. I swear, if that pops up a 7 one more time, that'd be great. Finn. I'm not Finn, sorry. Anything else, ma'am?
No. I think that's all I've got.
Alright.
I'm
Alright.
really annoyed right now.
I'm gonna flank this gentleman and spider bite him for advantage. 15.
So a 15 is going to hit, so he is going to be bitten. He is going to fall.
Oh, he falls.
Oh yeah. He's dead.
Oh, he died from the bite itself. My
The
venom
bite
did
itself.
not get to do anything.
Nope.
Wait, hold on.
What?
Is that guy dead, or is the guy that I'm hitting over here dead?
I didn't. Oh, dude, I thought you were this guy. I seriously thought you were on this guy. So yeah, no, this guy is dead from the bite. Sorry.
No, you're good. I just wanted to make sure. Oh, he
yeah,
died
thank you
too
for-
from the bite? Didn't
Yeah.
Now, does that at this point, Brad sort of like shakes his head and is like, "Wait a second, hold on." It was like
All
as he
right.
stops paying attention to the fight.
Lit up. What are we doing, babe? All right.
No.
Ooh.
No.
Oh.
Good try
that was
though.
cool.
It did. It
That'd have
did.
been awesome.
Well, they look like torches.
All right. Okay, ready?
Excuse me.
You never know, man. You never know.
No, it's not. Okay, whatever.
All right, so it's the bandit's turn, and you
I'm
got,
sure I'll be fine.
Yeah, he's going to go after Thread.
You can try.
He's gonna miss. He's definitely gonna miss. All right. And let's see. What is he gonna do? He should have disengaged, but he's now. He saw that he kind of whiffed on his attack on you, Thrad. So now he's going to.
Oh,
he's
cool.
gonna
Thank you.
he's gonna try to run away. What is this?
Oh, that was an accident. That's what that was.
Okay. All right. And he's going to try to get up here.
Mm. I attack him
All right.
unless he disengaged.
He did not disengage.
Yeah, that was a mistake, dude. The Lord
Okay.
Ford, this guy seems to be running away. You can't do that in a fight. Seems like an evildoer. And so we're gonna go ahead, take heel baseball swing, in which I apparently hit the side of this rock.
I mean,
So the
Okay.
bandit's gonna get away first off, and then as he's like running away, he like looks behind, and you come through and with your follow through, and you hit the rock on the side of you, and you start like shaking violently, like. And
This sounds like some cartoon ass shit.
exactly like Tom and Jerry shit right here, boy. And you're gonna go ahead and yeah, you drop your hammer. Your hammer is gonna be dropped, and yeah, it's gonna be about it. Who's next? Nile.
Okay. So the bandits are running away, right?
What's up?
The bandits running away from us.
Yes, the bandit is trying to run away from you.
Okay. I'm gonna go up to him, and I'm going. So amongst them, I'm trying not to kill him. I'm just gonna break his ankles. Take my staff. I'm not killing him. I want him to live. I want him to
Okay.
change his ways.
Both of his.
Yes. Both. So as he runs away,
Are you part of the mafia?
I'm doing a more violent approach to try to help him in his life. Steer him on the right
Okay.
path. So I'm gonna take my quarterstaff in a non-lethal way. I'm going to break his ankles, and then I'm going
Oh
to
my god.
unarm strike his one of his ankles as well. Okay. Do I
So-
need to
Definitely is.
unarm strike him?
So you're gonna like
Yeah.
swing your quarterstaff like a golfing club,
Yes.
essentially,
much.
and then
Pretty
kick him in the shin.
No.
Or the
Non-lethally.
ankles. You're gonna kick him non-lethally.
Non-lethally. While
Yes.
he's,
Yes, I am.
while he's down on the ground. So, what's your so what
Another
this is?
15.
Good grief, man! All right, so this is what I see is happening. So, you're running up to the bandit. He's trying to run away,
Why are
and
you running? Why are you running?
yeah, you're like, yelling that, and you take your quarterstaff, and then you kind of like do a Happy Gilmore, and just flop him, and then the bandit's just like, oh, and it falls right on the floor, and right when he falls on the floor, he's like moaning and groaning.
It's just me.
Yeah, pretty much. And then like you just like basically kick him in the stomach, and he's sitting there like you knocked the breath out of him, and he's sitting there chilling,
I got him,
unconscious.
It is at this point that Brad gets a moment of inspiration and writes down something in the back of his prayer book.
guys.
All right.
Okay, after you guys.
Completely ignoring the fact that there seems to be someone missing.
Oh, the main.
Is that gentleman
Magic
unconscious
dealer.
yet?
Which one?
The one that just got his ankles fucked up.
He's always prone, right?
He is prone. He is prone at the. He is prone at the moment, but he is. His breath is still not. He still hasn't caught his breath yet. So.
Okay.
All right. So, what would you guys like to do?
Brad would like to pick up his warhammer and sheath it for the time being.
I'm gonna
Alright.
step into the room for the first time.
All right. Effort decides.
Nietzsche would
Oh, yeah.
like to.
I'm gonna get an angle to where I can actually see things. Oh, hey, look.
Okay.
People.
Nietzsche would like to
Who-
investigate this side of the room to see
Uh-huh.
how that gentleman just disappeared with his passive perception of 21.
Yeah. Okay. So you.
Yeah. I
So you're. Where are you at right now? Are you on the ceiling or are you on the floor?
I'm on the
Yours-
floor because I have to be within 5 feet to attack people, and I assume the ceiling was at 30, right?
Yeah, the feet was. Yeah, you're right. So you're on the floor. Okay, cool. So like you're walking around and you notice in like this corner right here, you kind of feel like some wind coming out.
Neato, my spider senses are tingling. I would like to go and investigate.
Okay. All right. How are we investigating? What do we do to the
I
area?
want to try to figure out where the draft is coming from. If there's a crack, I want to push against it to try to either widen the crack, or if I can just squeeze my way in there. I would like to squeeze into any crack that this draft is coming from.
Got you. Let's see. Okay. So as you, I wonder if I could do that. So as you're like looking around and investigating, you are kind of you're poking around at the wall and everything like that. Next thing you know, you kind of like you push against something, and the wall kind of opens up just a little bit. Oops, it was away.
Do we see him doing that?
I would
Let's see,
probably
what
is
roll
Nile? A half elf?
perception to see.
Yeah, yeah. You guys got to roll perception for that one.
As you can see, I'm an elf. But you're not sure if I'm a half elf or a full elf.
I cannot get a good roll whatsoever today.
So, you want me to roll perception or just those people?
20 years it
Alright.
is.
Just those people. That's fine. So Zephyr, you're gonna see Nietzsche do this.
Busting into the room, and there's a spider on the wall opening a secret door. Got it.
Exactly. Yeah.
What a neat way to live life.
Exactly. Roll perception to see. Wait, how far away is your? Because you still got the torch here. You can see the torch. No, Miranda, you're not gonna see it.
Nope.
Do I see this?
Please, ma'am.
Ooh.
Okay. You're gonna see what Nietzsche's doing.
Sorry.
Yeah. No. Yeah. The
Oh,
combat's
you're
over.
good.
Yeah. So it's free. Everybody's free to do what they want to. Okay. So.
Can we count this as a short rest as well? While people are getting and stuff.
I don't know.
If you
The short
want
rest
to,
is pretty long.
I mean,
yeah. If you want
Oh.
to, then yes. Brady, you're still investigating, right?
Might be pretty awkward if that guy gets away while we're just sitting here doing nothing.
I am tying
That's
up
true.
this knee-capped, ankled fellow
Okay.
and tying him to a floating rock over here.
Okay.
He's not bleeding. He's swelling.
He's not getting away, is what he is.
Okay.
He's
So.
swelling a lot.
He's gotta have some type of internal bleeding with that.
Yeah. Exactly.
I wanted to kick him in the knee or ankle. You made me kick him in the stomach.
What?
You said you wanted to break both ankles. All right. Anyway.
Not the stomach.
Question.
Might have an answer.
Do I see the spider disappear into the wall?
Did
Oh my
you roll
god.
perception?
I mean, I don't know. I'm pretty
I don't know
close.
if it's
I can roll
rolling yet.
perception.
Please do.
Spider's pretty small.
Bum, 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 bum. Ba-da-dum, bum, 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 bum.
Yeah, you see it.
I'm the only one who's oblivious.
So far you are
They'll be gone here soon.
oblivious to
Because
this.
technically that
I
whole
stare at the wall.
combat, I think,
Okay.
was
Okay.
I,
25
Interesting.
minutes long.
Walk over here and wonder where everyone went
Okay.
and why they're looking at the wall.
Yeah, you should be able to like move them around.
Well, Nile,
And then
I have 15
Yeah,
passive
why?
perception. so
This
I
is kinda
understand.
weird.
what you would do is to get
Where'd he
rid of
go?
the
Open the doorway.
token and click the
And
Hmm.
also, you guys are going to feel the same air coming through the wall.
I feel a
Before
gust.
they do anything, I would like to
Uh-huh.
climb back on the ceiling and try to stealthily get to this location.
It's at this point that he's. Let's go. No, you know what? It's not going to matter. So it's at this point that he sees you coming. He saw you open the door and everything like that, and he sees you try to climb up the wall, and he's just like, "Ha ha ha! You think you got me now, but nothing again! Ha ha! Later!" And then next thing you know, he drops. Well, if I can do this, that would be nice.
Drops the blue box.
Yeah, it's the blue box. He drops a rock right there,
Damn,
blocking the
so-
passage.
Oh shit.
So it's a big ass
Yes.
rock.
There's a big ass rock sitting in front of you right now, blocking you from him, and then he is.
Oh, I don't have that spell.
He is-
Do I?
I would like
How
to
much
use my
strength
spider
do
strength to
you
move the
need?
rock.
So how much
it's
strength do you
not
need to
gonna
move
work.
it?
Is there
I
a,
was
is there a
hoping for a natural
space?
20 just see what would happen. I'm just joking. I'm just joking.
Or can a spider fit in between
No.
the gap?
No, there's
I'm
no
assuming
gaps.
the
There's
rock is
nothing.
completely,
Can anyone explode it?
Talking
Can I-
about Indiana Jones.
Can I
sealed
walk?
off.
Can I walk in and see what's going on?
Yeah, you can. Give me a second.
We hammer at this
I
rock.
can look through this crack. I'm like, what the hell?
You can try to if you want to. You can, but it's gonna take you a few hours to get through it, and he's gonna be gone by the time that happens.
I speak to the spotter. I tied him up. We'll take him in for questioning later.
Interesting.
I look at him and I sort of sway my front two paws in a friendly manner. Just tell him I understand him, and then I crawl onto his shoulder and sit there.
I do the same thing with my arms. I mimic what the spider did.
And
Okay.
crawl onto the spider
Scare
shoulder.
the shit out of him.
So okay, so what are we doing?
It looks like that dastardly villain got away. Oh no.
Stinky.
Interesting.
He's just going
I'd like to.
revert back to his bear form,
Okay.
Yes, Greeny.
and for some reason, I
Tiny
always
bear.
find it really tiny. I'll have to look up why that issue is arising.
Why that's because it seems like everybody because whenever we were trying to make especially whenever we were trying to make Martin's token, it was on every map that we drug it onto, or at least whenever I drug it onto, I had to blow it up.
Oh, I get that back. That back.
I'll look at it.
I think I
Okay.
get that back.
Doing stuff.
So, all right, I'll give you guys this. While you guys were waiting for this dude to actually come back to consciousness, you all took a short rest. So go ahead, hit your hit dies if you need to hit dies. If you need to refresh your keys, go ahead and do that for me as well.
And I'm at full.
Refresh our what?
Oh,
Key
that was
points
something.
would be,
Oh, key points. Gotcha.
Yeah, key
So I
points.
need a-
Gotcha. I thought you said KEYS, and I was like, huh?
I need to hit my hit die, and I get whatever HP back. What is that?
Yep, just click hit
That
die,
on
it'll do
short
it for
rest?
you.
Oh, it's long rest. Okay.
Where is? Oh, there it is.
What,
So I don't
what
get that
about
back
Among
yet.
Us?
I was checking to see how often I get Wrath of the Storm charges, and it's only a long rest. So it's not that powerful. Kind of got to be careful with it. I can't just smite every single person I see.
I would like to look at these human-like bodies in the corners of the room.
Okay. So, what do you want to?
Bobby,
What would you like to see about them?
What do I see?
Pretty much what Nietzsche explained to you guys earlier. Was it? Where's it at? Pretty much, you see. Where's it at? Yeah. So you see like these bones chilling. You notice that none of the skeletons are intact. All of them pretty much have crushed limbs, chest cavities, or heads. One of the two.
Is there any identifying papers or jewelry or anything that would link them back to the town? Yeah. Can we
They're just nothing. It's just pretty much just bones. That's
Okay.
all you see.
Just curious. How I look up? How tall is the room,
30 feet high.
and how big are these rocks?
Varies in size. You notice that the common thing about the rocks are they're all floating about a foot high off the ground.
How big is the smallest rock?
I want to say about a pound.
I will take that rock.
Okay.
What is the second smallest rock?
It's gonna be about 50.
50 pounds. Oh,
Yes.
I will
So-
take that rock as well.
Okay.
Wait, you said you're taking that rock?
It is now
Yes.
his.
It is not
You're
my
taking
rock.
a 50-pound rock?
I mean, I'm
It
sure he's
floats.
strong. That's fair.
Apparently.
It's on a rock. I tie a rope to it and I just drag it along with me.
You now have a
Okay.
pet rock.
Yeah, you do. All right.
that's happening.
Okay. Okay.
You give it a name.
Not yet. But technically, it doesn't really, have any weight to it. So
You should
All
name
right.
it Nietzsche.
we'll see. We'll see.
Now that is the most unnatural looking thing I have seen
I
since
give Nietzsche the small rock.
since
and I
leaving
say,
my
"This is
town.
yours."
So I don't think we should call it.
Thank you, friend.
And I give him a little rock and a little rope around it so he can follow you.
I do like that.
You can name
I
this
will
one
name
Nature.
him Nature.
Oh, ooh. Mixing it up.
It is at this point that Thrad starts ignoring you and stares at the skull and like he sort of nudges it to see if it's loose. Is it loose?
What, the skull?
Yes.
Yes, it is loose.
He thinks to himself for a moment, pulls out his warhammer. You see him like sort of get into this stance and hold his warhammer down right near the skull. He's thinking for a second. He brings the warhammer up above his head and he takes a swing at the skull.
Well, that's definitely not a mining accident.
My orc friend, why are you desecrating the bodies?
Wait, what happened to the skull? I'd like to know.
There was a mining accident a long time ago, and these gentlemen did not make it, obviously, and he just made it a non-mining accident.
So what happened to the skull?
The skull that you decided to play golf with. I don't know.
Oh, haven't you heard?
Roll strength for me.
What's golf?
Just regular ass strength.
Just regular ass strength.
Oh, did you just ask what's golf?
Yeah. We
Haven't
don't
you
know what
heard?
golf is.
Not athletics. I guess it doesn't matter. But
Yeah.
It does when it's a 1 and you don't. Oh, never mind.
So you get into this stance, and then like you're sitting there. You just like this calm comes before you, and you're focusing in on it, and you swing your hammer back, and you just like basically like with this big loud just roar come down on this skull. And then next thing you know, you just see this big white poof of just powder come across the sky, kind of like what
so
LeBron
it basically disintegrates.
it disintegrates right before you.
Ah. Interesting.
So golf still has not been invented yet. We just have exploding skulls for now.
Pretty much.
I go up to our orc friend and I say, I am politely asking you one time to stop doing that. I won't ask again.
It is at this point that you see Thrad writing in his journal.
And I walk away.
Thanks, babe. Well, now that that's over, is our friend awake?
Your friend, you all like look at him, and he's like moaning and groaning. He's just like,
I put a good berry in his mouth to give him 1 HP.
okay, he now has 1 HP, and he is fully calm.
I would like to sit on my bare hind and have my paws grab each other and look at him. Hello, my name is Nietzsche. I'm a bear.
And he kind of like this guy kind of he's groggy, and he opens his eyes, and the first thing he sees is a bear, and he starts freaking out. He's like, "Oh my God, what is a bear doing in front of me? This is not what. Are you gonna make him eat me alive? That's what you're gonna make me do. Y'all are sick. You are sick people.
Taste the flesh yet, but I could learn
What
to
is-
like it if you don't tell me what you're up to here.
What the crap? He can talk? You're hanging around with a bear that can talk? What kind of people are you? Oh my gosh.
What kind of people are you? Why are you here attacking us?
Sorry. And he thinks for a moment. He's like, "You guys really don't know? You guys really don't know what's going on, do you?"
No, but you seem weak and you need new leadership, so we want to help you.
New leadership, he says. Oh my gosh, you just wait. Give it time. That's all we need is time, and then my leader will become your leader.
Well, how much
I,
time do you need? Because I've only got another day or two in this town before I gotta bounce.
Oh, foolish bear, foolish bear. And you can kind of tell that he is kind of delusional at this point in time because you kind of gave him a concussion during the fight. Not only that, the thought of the talking to a bear has now thrown him into insanity.
Neat. So, who is your leader?
Oh, my leader! Oh, my leader! Oh, he's all and powerful. He is all and powerful. Yes. Oh, he is one with the earth, and the earth is with him as well.
Is he immortal?
Oh, he is one of us. Yes, but soon.
Soon he will be immortal.
Soon.
So,
I am one with the Force is with me. I'm one with the Force is with me.
Does your leader intend to become a god?
A god. He'd be more powerful than a god.
More powerful than a god.
Yes. And then all of a sudden, you can see
Speaking
him.
riddles, boy.
You can see him start like his head is start going in a triangular pattern. His head, that's all his head is doing is just doing this triangle pattern as well.
Is your master from the Deathly Hollows?
I take my staff and I put under his chin and I say, "Stop that."
Do you think you have power over me, monk?
I mean,
nobody but him has power over me. You do not understand.
I mean, you can't really walk right now, so
Oh, foolish monk. Foolish. Ah, ah. And you see him, he's just still, like, even though that you have the staff underneath his head, he's still, like, rubbing he's still able to do the motion.
well, I'm not sure what to do with this one. Seems a bit too far gone.
Well, at this point, that Thrad starts praying for this man. Young man, what is your name?
My name. Oh, what is my name?
All right, my name. Lord Cord, I ask that you bless this young soul. My name.
I join
may
him
he,
as well. And I
may
nudge
he
you.
move on into the afterlife and become less weird.
Pudding?
Excuse me 1 second, guys.
You just blessed him to his afterlife, so now
Yeah.
you have to kill him.
Yeah.
Yep.
So.
He doesn't look like he's gonna talk, so.
Okay. So. So Thrad and Nile, you guys are praying for this guy, and then
Yes.
And one way or another, if we let him go, he's probably gonna attack us again, since
No,
it
I
seems to be the prime directive of
I
his
think
leader.
this town needs to open up a prison or something and keep him in there for a while.
That's true.
Well,
Maybe,
we could
I
do
don't
what
know.
we did
I
with
just
Fizz.
got here.
We could
The
scare
fisherman?
the
Could.
piss out- yes, we could scare the piss out of him and make him a fisherman. Otherwise, I'll come and eat him.
Yes, something else like that. I think we should make a. They
Wait,
must
what?
have a spare room in this town. They
I lean
make a
over-
jail cell.
I lean over to Thrad and I whisper, I don't actually eat anything other than fish and berries. And honey's my favorite. And then I would like to sit down and rub my belly. Honey.
Thrad sort of like narrow. You see Thrad narrow his already somewhat small eyes at you. He's like, right. Okay.
In the meantime, I take
He
some
goes
more
back
rope
to praying.
and I gag him, and I throw him over the rock and tie him to the rock. And I say, "We'll take him to town."
And okay,
On
so
your
you
floating rock.
on the floating rock. Okay, cool. So you tie him up to the floating rock and everything like that, and you can still see him. He's still doing this triangle pattern with his head, and he's with the gag in his mouth. He's just sitting there laughing and just like.
I take some cloth and I cover his eyes as well.
Okay.
I praise again. Lord Cord, looks like we're not gonna kill this guy. I still want him to be less weird though, so that'd be great. I think we're gonna try to make a better man out of him. Thank you.
Hold on 1 second, Martin. Spelling? Question mark.
Doesn't have to be perfect.
That's correct.
I would like to go to Nile and extend my paw to him.
Very
I
well.
will.
Hello,
I will
I
take
learned this
his paw.
earlier.
Oh yes.
Now we are not strangers, we are friends. I would like to
This
go
is true.
further and put out my paw. Hello.
Brad takes out his warhammer, he sort of like tucks it under his arm as he flips through his prayer book again, make sure he has everything right. He notices that there is a clause in one of the scriptures
Mm-hmm.
about being merciful. It looks like this guy's suffering, so Thrad puts away his prayer book and lays this guy on the ground a little bit. Tries to make sure he doesn't move around, squirm too much. Takes that stance you saw earlier. Takes a nice, good swing at his head.
And unfortunately, Nile is looking back around at me, shaking my hand.
He really. Wait, so Natalie is not looking at Brad right now.
No, he was shaking my hand.
This is true. Smashed against a floating rock.
I turn around.
Yeah, you turn around right when the warhammer connects to the side of this guy's face.
Oh, we have some problems now.
Why they have problems, I'm gonna put handshakes can be a valuable distraction.
In a fit of rage, I immediately run towards Thrag, and I hit him with my
You can try.
quarterstaff. And then I follow it up with do you want
No, Nile!
No, you don't.
No.
It says here in my prayer book, as he sort of like sidesteps his attack, that you should not allow people to suffer for too long.
I hit him with the last one.
He sidesteps
No.
you an strike again. And
Wait, you have 20?
He has
right now
Yeah,
I have
hit him.
18 because the Shield of Faith has ran out.
So
However,
that one hits you.
However,
Wait
as
until
I
you hit
see
me.
the last one about to hit me, it's and you're not gonna like this, but oh, do I not have that?
I think we should address the critical failures 2 in a row first.
You should probably do that. Yes.
Yeah, someone should say something.
Oh my gosh, this is insane. Okay, so the quarterstaff, you try to like swing across the rat with your quarterstaff, and it breaks
Oh.
in half.
Oh, I guess I would like to amend my earlier thing. My earlier thing is like, oh, I'll fix that later.
Yeah.
Anyway, it says here that when someone is suffering and they look
I'm
like
doing-
they're about
so
to
how does-
move on
how
to
is
the
my,
next
uh,
life,
My
they should be
bad
put out
punch
of their
fail.
suffering.
So okay, so you see the quarterstaff break, and you see Thread like throw his arms up and he's like, look man, just calm down. He's trying to calm you down, and then you try to come up with a left like hook, and then you kind of Charlie Brown it and you miss, and you start spinning around, and then you kind of like fall on your
How
back.
does the next one go?
Because you critically, since you're on your back, I'm gonna have to give you disadvantage, and it's gonna miss. Because you're gonna be on your back because of the crit fail for the unarmed.
I come up to Nile
So-
and I help pick him up. Friend, he was in a very bad place, and we just helped him go on to the afterlife. Such is the way of nature. Not a god, nature. It was past due his time, so there was nothing we could do. You saw him. He made a triangle with his face. That's strange.
I calm
Son.
down
Do you really think that he would
and I
fit
tell
in
him
into
to clean my
regular life?
rock, and I walk away.
Let's see. Do I have something that can easily make the rock clean?
Well, I think
No.
we should try to go find that gentleman that escaped.
So,
You're
have-
not gonna find anything.
We have one more guy in the other room still.
You killed him.
You have two.
No.
You have two
Hey, dude.
in the room.
I
thought you
pick up
killed one.
the
I
other
killed
half
the extra one.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. He
Question.
wasn't necessary.
once.
Exactly.
Okay, what's up?
When you said broken in half, was that like snapped in half, as in there are two pieces of quarterstaff, or?
Yeah, it's broken in half, so you have two pieces, so your men can work.
All right, I pick up his quarterstaff. Well, the other half of it. I walk up to Nile. I'm like, now, I know we have our differences, but I'd like to make amends.
If you're going to do that again, let me do that. Don't make rash actions in front of me. And I take my staff back.
After I cast mending on it? Question mark.
Yeah.
Can I fix it? I can fix it.
Yeah, you can. You should be able to fix
I
that.
fix it.
Yeah.
You see, you see Thrad pull out these two rocks from his bag. Look pretty normal, maybe a little bit shiny. He puts the broken ends of the quarterstaff sort of together. Puts the stones on each side of the break. Mutters a little prayer. Does a little bit of fancy handwork.
Mm-hmm.
And as you watch, the break in the staff disappears, and it's like new.
I say thank you.
That's no problem. I'll be more patient next time.
Clean my rock.
Very well. It's at this
Okay.
point Thrad takes off his chainmail, takes off his shirt, and starts cleaning his rock.
And you notice Lita and Finn are kind of looking at you for a second.
Do I, though?
You don't.
I don't.
I
As
don't
I am
even-
turning toward his rock and cleaning it.
Yeah, it's going to take you about 30, 45 minutes to clean that rock off.
While they're doing that, I would like to talk to our prisoner.
Okay. Who's the prisoner that we're talking to?
The captain gentleman of the other bandits.
Oh, that's right.
Indeed.
He's still in there. Yeah.
Yep. And I wrapped him up and left him with the kid.
Hello.
And
What does
this
the
person-
triangle mean?
who is this?
That's Baragusta. That's the guy that was chilling in front of the door.
Oh,
you
that's
guys
right,
were
that's right.
talking to.
Yeah.
So it's at this point, the captain kind of looks up at you and he's just like, triangle? What kind of triangle are you talking about?
I want to make the exact same gesture that the insane bandit man made with my head. Like this.
And you're doing it with your head?
Yes, exactly like the bandit.
That looks kind of weird.
Well, that's what he was doing in there. You know those guys that were in that room, right?
Well, yeah, they're my boys.
Well, they're not boys no more. They're corpses.
You killed all my men.
I didn't kill anybody, actually. I made one of them pass out with my venom.
A bear has venom.
Well, when I turn into a spider, I can show you, but it might kill you. So,
Oh.
instead, what does the triangle mean?
Look, bear. I have no idea what you're talking about. A triangle.
Well,
Draw it. Let me draw this triangle out for me. Let me see what you're talking about.
and I start at the top, I go to the left, to the right, and back to the top in a triangle formation.
Scrub.
Okay.
Scrub, scrub, scrub.
Huh.
Cleaning up blood.
And you see,
Friends cleaning up rock. Rock.
and then you see the guy kind of lean up towards the triangle, and he tilts his head a little bit, and you see him like try to raise up, but he can't because he's still tied to the ground, like tied, and he's struggling to try to like lean up and sit up.
What do you want me to come down there? Hold on, let me sit. Like this. See the triangle? What does it mean? Is it your symbol?
And you can see that he's trying to like get to a position to where he wants to like add something to it.
Okay, I make it closer to him.
Okay. And then you notice that he draws a line that goes a little bit from like in the middle of the triangle down to the bottom line. If that makes sense. So now the triangle looks like it's got a little
Yeah, like that.
upside down T. Yeah, exactly. Exactly right.
What does that mean?
Oh, you'll see in a little bit. I'll tell you right now that we're getting powerful and powerful each day, so I might as well go ahead and tell you. Oh, we like to call ourselves the Earth Cultist, and we're getting stronger. So there's no reason why you can stop us. So might as well go ahead, kill me now. It'll all be over soon. Everybody's gonna be dead. So do your
Why
worst.
will they die?
Why will they die?
Are you guys gonna destroy the world?
We are not going to destroy the world. No. No.
Is that for
We're
your
not gonna
leader?
My leader? My leader. Oh, I think he'll be just fine. Don't worry about him.
Well, how do we help your leader? Tell me, so I can go find him and help him out.
We don't need your help. We're good.
Obviously you do, if I just took out all of your people.
Do you really think that they're concerned about us right now?
Probably not, but I assume you had something to do with this statue, right? That has no arms anymore?
The statue right there? I don't give a damn about that statue.
Okay, so you're the Earth Cultist and your leader who's their name?
I'm not telling you their name.
But
I'm
you
thinking
said
I'm
you're
done.
gonna die anyway. You might as well tell us the name.
I'm not telling you a name.
Okay then. Nile!
I'm watching my rock get cleaned.
Shake my hand.
Nile!
I pull the rock stick
Scrub, scrub, scrub.
and
rock.
you move with me as I pull the rock.
Scrub, scrub, scrub. Walk with the rock. Scrub, scrub. Make clean
Nile!
rock. Walk into the rock.
Yeah,
walk
I come in.
Rock. Scrub.
I don't think that
Scrub,
we can
scrub.
get anything else useful out of him, so you do whatever it is you want to do. Also,
So you said I come with you?
don't think that he's gonna make a good fisherman.
Yeah, right now you're following Nale.
Sweet.
So
Still
you're-
cleaning the rock.
Okay. I say a prayer over him, and
Do I notice this, or am I too busy scrubbing my rock or his
You're
rock?
right next to me. You're right next to me. I
Yeah,
pull
yeah,
the rock's on a rope, and I pull the rope with me, so the rock comes, so you come. So you're in the room with us.
Oh, are we doing this again, Nale? I start praying with him. I'm not really sure what he's praying for, but
I would like to make sure that the child and the other gentlemen avert their gaze.
I take him into the other room with my dagger, and I do the deed. I come back.
Okay, so you're gonna take the captain into this room right here.
Yeah, as long as everyone's okay with this decision.
Are
It's a
you?
part of nature.
no, I haven't. No, I don't know who this man is.
So,
Why
what's
are we sending him off?
Yeah, I don't.
It's kind of weird. I didn't even know he was here.
Yeah, he was unconscious whenever you were walking through.
Well, I mean, we can try to take him to the town and put him to work under the. I'm sure they have some guardsmen there that could use him.
I'm
Or
almost
rehabilitate
certain
him.
that he will be borderline useless and try to escape. And if he escapes, then he could tell his leader about the strong bear, and that leader might come find me.
that legit happened.
Oh my gosh. Okay,
Well
so right.
Okay.
Anyway, while he
Yes.
does the deed, because nature
Right.
doesn't care, it's part of nature, life and death.
It's kind of how
he-
Zephyr feels as well.
He looks
Yeah.
at the gentleman that was outside of the door over here,
Mhm.
and I want to go up to him and talk to him.
Sure.
So, do you know what that triangle that he was helping me draw? Do you know what that is?
And Baragustus, he looks at it and he notices. Oh yes, I do. That is of the Earth Cultist. You should not mess with those guys.
And why is
They,
that?
they're pretty powerful. I don't try to mess with people that are more powerful than me. That's just my common rule.
Well, do you happen to know where they are so I can make sure people don't go there?
I know. I'm sorry. I don't meddle around with those guys. The less I know, the better.
Do they live in Red Lodge, or are they somewhere else?
And as you notice, like as you keep questioning him, he's getting more nervous and he's starting to rub his hands more and more.
As he does that, I want to put my paw on his shoulder. If you don't like stronger people being the better of you, then you should answer me truthfully.
Oh,
And then-
jeez.
At this point, he kind of stops, like, with his hands, and he looks up at you, and you just see like all of the color of his face. He just turns pale white. His eyes are like now wide and open, and he is a ghost. He
It's-
looks like so.
Oh, he just looks like a ghost? He's not an actual
He looks
ghost?
no, he's not an
I
actual
thought
ghost.
He turned into a ghost. I was like, that's pretty neat.
Killed him with intimidation.
Right? No, he's just like he is frozen stiff now because he is so scared of you.
Friend,
I
want to help
I
you.
get in between. Maybe their friend misunderstood him. He's just trying to help. He can be a little intimidating.
Okay, Bergos is like slowly kind of looks at you, Nile.
I removed my paw from his shoulder.
We're trying to help out the town, and it seems like, are these people involved? This group involved with the town? Are they a danger to the town? Is what you're getting at?
And then he finally like you can see him kind of shake it off for a bit, and he's like his hands finally like start like you see his hands start moving again, and he's just like they're gonna be in a danger for everybody. I don't know what they have in store, but it's not gonna be good.
Well, Okay.
I'm Nietzsche.
So this is just the kid speaking. We probably should go back to the town and talk to them and see
Yes.
what they say.
We will escort
Um,
you out of here.
Yeah.
So follow
So-
us.
Thank you so much.
And remember, I just want to help. The more you tell me, the more I can help you.
And he kind of just stares at you.
That's okay.
Dan.
I'm used to being stared at. Follow me.
Okay.
Did you get my last whisper to GM?
Yes, I
Are
did.
we
And
going to
yes,
walk through this whole
that's-
thing?
Do you agree with me?
stand by.
I think he agrees with me, guys.
Having a ranger's sense of direction, I walk this way.
I follow Nyland as I am cleaning his rock.
So
I guess it's
Um,
worth mentioning that like my chainmail sort of hanging over my shoulder at this point.
That's fine.
okay. So the captain,
Hmm.
bring him up to the people.
Oh, I thought you already got it. I thought you already killed him off.
He
Yeah, I
never
didn't, like-
specifically said he
Yeah,
wanted-
Oh,
I
okay.
specifically say.
Oh yeah.
I
You
kind of
left
want
it
to
up
let
to
the
him.
town deal with it. And see what I like to get them involved.
Okay.
So at least they can see,
All right.
and just bring him with us.
Okay, so you're bringing the captain.
Yeah.
Righty.
And I'm gonna retrace my steps to exit
Man.
the dungeon.
I continue following Nyland
And I
I
put the
guess I'm
captain on the
following
rock.
you, sure.
Okay.
as I scrub the rock
Yes.
with my shirt.
hmm
Can I make
It's
sure?
at this point.
What's that dude's name?
What's it?
Vice?
Barrett Goose.
Bear
But
Goose.
wait, who?
I want
Barrett
Bear
Goose
Goose
to-
to follow me, and I want to ask him if he knows about this obelisk.
He doesn't know anything about the obelisk.
Okay.
Nyland, slow down.
Oh my gosh.
Man, this is gonna be a very great decision. I can
Can I
already tell.
have a token for my rock?
No, you can't have it. Rock.
Keep up, Finn. I don't want you to get lost.
Nyland, I can't scrub while walking this fast.
Okay.
Why is there another? Oh, okay.
Ah, bright room. Nice.
It is at
My
this point my
eyes
cleaning
adjust.
gets more
That's right.
efficient as I can see better.
Interesting. Wait, where'd you go? Shit.
So there's like two directions that
Up
we
here?
haven't gone. I guess we're going this way. All right.
I guess.
Okay. So
I
y'all are
think this
gonna
is where
go.
nature went. I don't know.
Still following the rock.
I'm just gonna wait here.
There we go. Okay.
Well, crap. We get ourselves into some trouble. Nope, we're gonna run into a wall.
Okay.
Okay, then.
Give me 1 second, guys.
Alright, sounds good. I'm gonna use the bathroom first.
Actually, yeah, that actually sounds like a good idea. If you want to do a fiver real quick.
Take 5.
I guess I'll do that and get back to asking Nyland about his religion once I come back.
Okay.
Right.
Elevator music.
Base.
I love it. I am so damn tired. Oh no.
Hmm.
Alright.
I'm here.
Alright. Is this everybody, or are we still waiting for people?
I think everyone left. I found this cool new beer. Well, I don't know if it's new. It's new to me. It's called Pumpkin Drublick.
Pumpkin Drublick? What?
Mm-hmm.
What is it all about?
In Drublick. It's a hoppy lager. Instead of drunk in public.
Nice.
Pumpkin Drublick. I always like clever stuff like that.
Mm-hmm.
Dun, 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 dun.
I'm back.
Y'all see the new Fantastic Beasts trailer?
I have not. How does it look?
Oh, it looks so good. Jude Law is going to be an amazing Dumbledore.
I can't wait to see it.
I know, me too.
I'm so excited.
Me too. Like, you have no idea.
Nale.
Yes.
Now, judging from the fact that you were praying earlier over that person and you didn't really like me desecrating that body, seem to be quite a religious fella.
That'd be correct.
May I ask what your viewpoints are? As he's just continuously scrubbing this rock.
Baseline would be life is sacred, do everything you can to avoid needless death.
Alright, so where are you guys at? Which way did y'all go? Okay,
Very
so
well.
We went north.
Fair enough.
Later we will talk more.
So,
I will remember that in the future. I apologize.
I'm gonna go ahead and put you right here.
No worries.
Yeah,
Alright.
we made it out.
Okay, and as you walk out,
Question.
and
How did we get the rock out?
It's on our road. And
I mean, I get that it's floating, but
I'm about to answer that. As you guys walk out of the tunnel, the rock drops.
no.
Oh.
No.
Well,
Brad
now.
looks at his shirt. It's covered in blood and guts, various unsightly things. and he puts it back on.
ew.
And then he puts his chainmail back on. He's kind of sighing heavily,
Mm-hmm.
I think
muttering
Must be
something
smart
about
one.
having to go to the washroom later.
I think I have an extra shirt.
Huh?
Hold on.
How's he the smart one?
I have a set of black cloth robes, and I hand it to you.
Let's see. There, okay.
Do they fit?
They're
I
better
guess
than
they're
mine.
robes. They probably do fit.
Yeah.
Brad takes them, takes off his chainmail, takes off his shirt, puts on the robe. Realizes he doesn't have his chainmail on. Takes off the robe, puts on the chainmail, puts on the robe.
So the chainmail is. So wait, the robe is on the inside. No wait,
Robe is on the outside.
Outside. Okay. All right. Making sure I got that.
It does not
Yes.
look weird.
Okay. Just chain.
It's a little bit uncomfortable. It's kind of pinching a little bit in strange places.
everywhere.
Of course.
Everywhere.
Of course.
He's not very happy about this, but it probably beats scaring the living daylights out of any of the townsfolk. And it's nice to not have to explain that it's not his blood,
Oh,
so he
yeah.
deals with it.
Yeah. Okay.
Does nature's rock float?
Nature's rock Does not float. None of the rocks that were floating in the area are no longer floating.
Must have been some sort of cultist ritual.
Perhaps. Whatever they were trying to bring to power
Can I tell
had
what
some
time
sort of
day it is?
influence over those rocks.
It is midday. So the sun is right above your guys' head.
Is
Now
the crowd
then.
of people still here?
What's that?
Is the crowd of people still around us?
No, the crowd of people are not around you guys because you remember the crowd of people down here
I
at
would like
the
to go over there to
okay.
investigate the hole.
All right. So Nietzsche, as you're walking towards the hole, you're starting to hear like people are like chattering, and the one thing that you're picking up on as a common word is missing.
I want to approach these chattering folks. Who's missing? What's missing?
And they turn to you, and
Yes, I am a bear.
Oh my gosh, you know what I just noticed?
You were muted the whole time?
Well, no, well, yeah, that too. But I noticed this right here.
what?
Oh yeah, on the top
Okay.
right. I saw that too.
What are we noticing?
What is it?
It's a
Triangle
triangle with a symbol on it.
Well, my character doesn't see that, so.
Oh. Nice.
Thomas, some metagaming over here. Anyway,
Wait a second. Oh, there are two
Deathly
triangles.
Hallows.
There's 4 different symbols. Ooh. Sorry. Just noticed that. That's all.
oh my god!
All right. Let's get back to not screwing around.
God. Oh my god, I lost all track of thought. Okay, so Nietzsche, you're by the hole. You're asking people what's going on, like what's missing, essentially.
Correct. Because they're chattering about missing, so I want to know
right.
what or who.
They're talking, this woman comes up to you and is like, "Oh, you precious bear, have you not heard?"
No, I fell down the hole. Actually, I kind of jumped. I did a cannonball. It was pretty neat. I got a 10 out of 10.
Did Thrad see this cannonball when he
No.
was walking in?
No,
No.
Thread did not see the cannonball, unfortunately. So,
But who's missing?
oh my dear, there was a delegation from Mirabar not too long ago that came through, and they said that they would return to this day, but they have not returned.
So the delegation came from Melba?
Mirabar.
Mirabar.
Mirabar?
Yes.
Mirabar.
And they haven't
Yes.
come back.
Right.
Which way is Mirabar?
No, they're from Mirabar. They were going somewhere else. Where they were going, I do not know.
But they should be back.
They should be back, yes, but they are not back yet.
And that's the
What
only
were they
thing that's
going
missing.
for?
I'm sorry, my dear. I do not. I'm so sorry.
Do you know who? Is there anyone who can tell us that? We're doing?
No, my dear. I am sorry. I just. They were supposed to be back. That's all I know.
Which way did they leave?
They left, and she pulls out a map.
That's convenient.
Right.
Mm-hmm.
Boop.
Excuse
Now I
me,
would have
miss,
liked
but
to have
you
a
know
map.
that you have a gold exclamation point above your head.
No joke.
Oh god. Okay.
Heard about this phenomenon before.
Right.
Say that I had civil cord above my head at one point.
She said that, and then she starts pointing about that they were going down this path, right here.
that's conveniently marked with a red dotted line.
Exactly. Shut
All
up.
right.
Oh, it also.
Just checking.
Yeah.
Discord.
Are those mountains or hills?
That's mountains. So-
Excellent.
Yeah.
Okay, so they went to the mountains.
Yes.
We don't
yeah.
know where they were going, but we know where they're from. So, I guess we should go follow them. Do you know about how
Yeah.
many of them there were?
There were about 5 minutes.
Was anyone named Kevin?
Kevin.
Yes.
Mm,
I met a
no.
boy once named Kevin. He was a nice lad.
No.
Well, that's
Where
not
did you
a
meet?
human name?
Where did you meet Kevin?
Well, as you notice, I'm a bear. I can talk to animals, and one of them was named Kevin.
Interesting, dear. I have no business with animals. Now, if you must excuse me. And she walks off.
Miss. Do you know where I can wash my shirt?
Have you tried the inn? They have a watch there. And then she kind of like scoffs at you for getting
Yeah.
for showing her a dirty shirt and walks away.
I would like to remind you that it is a bloodied shirt, as he also cleaned off the remains of that one guy.
From a no longer floating rock.
Yeah.
I also get the lady's attention. I ask who's in charge of the town.
Who's in charge of the town? Wait.
Hmm Is there a council or a
Mayor.
mayor or anything like that?
Of Mirabar?
Red
Or
Larch,
what?
this town.
Red Larch? Oh dear.
Oh yeah, 'cause
no.
we only met the sheriff.
Right. Oh dear, no. There is no. What is this mayor? What is a mayor? And they
So-
actually don't have a concept of mayor or a form of government here,
I'm a fan of that.
right? So apparently everybody is just governs themselves. They do have like trial and she explains that
The constable.
pretty much, yeah. I mean, it's pretty much trial by jury still. I mean, innocent until proven guilty, yada yada yada, and then she just keeps going about Bill of Rights and the Constitution, Second Amendments, and all that jazz. So,
Okay.
The right to bear pole arms.
yeah, exactly.
Oh,
Yes.
I take the captain over to the constable's office.
All right.
did
So-
those other guys ever come up with us?
Yes.
Yeah, what happened to the poor kid in the?
The kid
Yeah.
and the other guy, Bergustas, they're gone. Once they got out of the cave, they kind of just dispersed and they
Okay.
left.
They
No,
didn't
thank
have
you.
anything
No,
useful
nothing.
anyway.
Damn.
Nope. Pretty much.
Mm-mm.
Well, let's take
Okay,
this
so-
guy to the constable.
All right, so y'all are going to the
Okay.
constable.
Mhm.
All right,
Yes.
so you guys, what is it? Yeah, the butcher. So you guys, you walk into the butcher shop, and Nietzsche, you hear the bell, and it kind of excites you a little bit.
I like that.
Yes, you like the bell. And then the constable kind of like looks up at you. Well, hey there, guys, what's going on?
Well, we were hoping to talk to Billy Bob.
Oh, Billy Bob. Hey, Billy Bob, what's going on with you, man?
Oh, is Drew here too?
Drew? No, we had to let him go, unfortunately.
Where'd he go?
We kind of lost him. I'm not gonna lie to you. We lost him.
What about
What?
Thornton and Sam?
Who?
Thornton and Sam.
Thornton and Sam? Oh, they're chilling. They're out back working.
Well,
Anyway,
we could gather everybody. We have a new recruit for you.
a new recruit.
He can replace Drew, who you lost.
Uh-huh. What is with you guys and giving me people? I don't understand this one bit. I try
wanna
to
make
have his
sure that Red Larch grows,
Red Larch is just fine as it is.
but is better than me killing them.
Well, Mr. Billy, we're trying to avoid killing this person, but we'd like to involve the town as well. he seems to want to bring harm to everyone here and everyone around him.
And then you bring him to me. Yeah, okay, he's trying to do his harm. All right, I get that. That's but
I want you to know
I
that there are
appreciate.
individuals out there.
All right, I appreciate it. We'll step up security. I guess we can do that since you guys are dredging up stuff that I really just didn't want to do. Oh
Well,
my
here's
gosh.
a question for you, Constable.
What is it?
What are the Earth Cultists?
Earth cultists?
Surely
You talking about
them?
You talking about them hippies that live in the mountain?
Interesting. So they live in the mountain. And
I would think so. Yeah, well, I mean, they're always talking about Earth and other things and how it's one day gonna rule us all, whatever, whatnot. I just think it's poppycock.
Well,
Anyway.
maybe you'll have better chance. This man right here that we brought you happens to be an Earth Cultist.
Oh, is he really now?
He is. But he's tied up nice, so you can ask him all the questions.
I might do
He
that.
also only has 1 HP.
And then and you can see the constable kind of like stare at you for a second and what is HP?
Here, eat a good berry. And you'll know.
Are you a hippie too?
I'm a bear.
Kind of.
Ask him about that group.
Anyway,
I did. He said there are a bunch of Earth hippies that live in the mountains.
what?
Those
Oh, no, not
mountains.
the Earth cultists, but the group that got lost. Didn't they go
Oh,
up in the
yes.
mountains too?
Yeah, is it the mountains to the northeast?
Northeast, yeah, that sounds about right. Yeah.
Yeah.
Now, I will say this one thing that there is this kind of a spire looking like a big old tower.
That sounds
Yeah.
fun. Let's go.
Yeah, that's what I think. I think that's what.
Well-
Hey, Billy Bob, what you think about that old Earth cultist? And then you just hear like you hear this mumbling going on, and you just like. That was like the worst. I apologize for that. That was
It's
the
okay,
worst.
need to forgive you.
That was the worst voice acting ever. But no, like essentially he's like he agrees with the constable, whatever, whatnot. So
Okay, well, we might go
So he
check out the
doesn't know
spire
what they
then.
want.
well, the spire, like I said, it's up in the mountains. So I mean, all you got to do is just there's a path. See, you going up you just go up northeast out of here. There's this path right here. And what you're gonna do is you're gonna hop on it. You're gonna go up a little while. It's about I want to say like maybe a couple days or so. You know, you're just gonna go up there and then you're gonna hook a left up at the old gas station right there. Then you're just going to keep going down until you see a railroad track. And once you hit the railroad track, you going too far. You gotta head back. You gotta head back for a little bit. Then you gotta look for this tree. It's got engravings on it. Engravings on the side of it. And then once you see those engravings, then you know you're in the right place. And you just got to keep going on past the tree. And once you cross over the hill, then you should be able to see it on top of the other hill.
So Zephyr, with a dumbfounded look on his face, says, "So, north."
Yeah, just head up northeast. Just go northeast. You can't miss it.
Okay.
Sounds good. Well, you have fun with this new guy.
Oh.
We can call him Heimerdinger.
I'm a tiger.
Hama
which pair are we
who?
calling that?
Hama who?
Oh god.
Heimerdinger. Call him Dongo for short.
Heimerdinger. Alright. Hey, boys. We got a donger on our hands, man. Let's go ahead and get him tied up. Alright.
Now
We'll
be
take care of
gentle
him.
with him. He's soft. And don't excite him too hard or he'll stiffen up. I scared him back there.
Goodness.
Everyone likes a penis joke. So let's go.
I wasn't gonna go there, but okay. I was just gonna leave it hanging in the air.
World.
Hanging in the air.
Okay.
What kind of bear?
Do we need to do anything in town before we leave?
Do we need a? There's a
Possibly.
shrine.
When was my
They didn't seem to
when
know
was my
anything,
plate
though.
mail? When was my plate mail supposed to be done? Was it a couple days?
Yeah.
Okay.
I mean,
More
you
days.
might can go check and see if he's got it done. Not.
Okay. I don't even remember where that was. 7? Probably. Oh, oh yeah, we didn't loot them. Whoops.
Which is weird
They
because
will.
in my campaign, there's no getting away from it.
Right.
Well,
I
in
know
your
why.
well, in
I know
your
why we
campaign,
didn't loot them.
I'm-
It's because
I'm
Miranda
a
wasn't
rogue.
awake.
Yeah, actually, legit.
That makes
We
sense.
also don't
Dude,
have like a scavenger person.
This is true.
Yeah, but also, yeah, like I'm not a rogue right now, and it's
Thread's
like,
not
I don't
particularly
really care that
interested in
much.
disrobing the dead,
And yeah, Fenn's more into killing them first.
or even really making that much money. He's gotten by with fairly little in his life. Less so than other people.
Let's go to
Yeah.
the blacksmith, and then we'll
I
go to the
mean-
spire.
I can go to the shrine and inform the all shrined.
I'd go with him.
Where is the blacksmith? I don't even.
Blacksmith is 9.
Yeah, over by me.
Oh, 9. Okay, cool.
Yeah.
Not bad. So tired.
Yeah. We're almost done. So okay, so was blacksmith?
Yes.
Okay, so what are we doing at the blacksmith?
I just want to check in and see if my armor is done.
Okay, so is it just Finn going in?
I think Nature and
I'm
Lita
gonna sit
and
outside and sit down.
Zephyr.
Thrad has gone to the church.
Okay, so Thraz going to the church
With Nile, I'm assuming.
With Nile, and you go into the church, of course. All right, so
I'll sit down with Nietzsche though,
okay.
but an inch off the ground.
Would you like to play patty cake? Okay, let me show you. And then we'll play patty cake while Finn does his thing.
You're lucky that Thrad
Okay.
doesn't see this.
Finn, go ahead.
Meow.
So
Okay,
Finn, you walk
hello.
into the shop. Oh, hello, Dad. How are you?
Good. I thought I'd see how progress is going on my the armor I had ordered.
Oh, yes. Your armor. Yes. Let me see. What was your order again?
There's plate mail.
Plate. Yeah, plate. Yes. Oh, yes, plate. Yes. Ha. Plate. Ha. Got you. And you see him like he goes through like he's like ruffling pages, trying to like check his inventory out. He's like, yes. Here we go. Okay. Yes, I got you. And then he goes back to the back. You start hearing fumbling going on, crashing going on. And then he comes back. Okay, yes, here we are. And
Yay!
and now you
That was
have.
super quick.
Yep. Oh, I wasn't really that busy. I got bored, so finished it kind of early.
We were only down there for like
Thank
30
you.
minutes,
Yeah, no, right?
or an hour at the most.
Right. At any rate.
They didn't have anything on their plate.
Haha.
Wow.
Sorry.
Thrad suddenly gets the urge to just like clock him in the face.
Right.
He doesn't know why, but he stops himself from doing so.
I will definitely be back to buy more someday.
Oh, thank you. Thank you so much, Dell.
Alright.
Okay.
Bye.
Goodbye.
I'm
So what time of day is it?
It is midday.
Midday.
Yes.
The sun is bright, and we're all covered in at least a little bit of blood.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Except for
And-
Thrad, he has
A little
washed his
bit.
hands.
Right.
Except his shirt's kind of pink somewhere. It's unimportant.
So,
Shall we go to the mountains?
Hold that
Wait,
thought. Okay,
wait.
so
Where's Thad?
Thad and Nile, they are, they're at the shrine at the moment. Yes. Okay, so
Can't
you
make
guys
that
are at the. So you walk up the stairs and you open up the double doors, and then of course, you see all the pews and everything like that, and of course, Nile, you notice Amdar, the priest that was there beforehand.
Okay. I walk up to Damdar.
Okay. Oh, my child, how are you?
In a rush, I have to inform you of some important information.
Oh, really?
Yes.
What do you have? What do you?
Would
Please
you-
sit. Please sit. And he
take a seat.
gestures you to a pew, and you begin to sit down.
Like, I'll take a seat. What do you know of the Earth Cultists?
The Cultist. Wow. I don't know that much about them, other than the fact that they live in the mountains, and they really haven't. How should I put this? They really haven't had any activity within the past 10 years or so. So, like I said,
And before that?
well, before that, let's just say it wasn't a good time around here.
Okay. Well, regardless, I don't have much time. We're actually heading there now. We're heading towards the mountains. Just like to let you know, the reason there's a hole in the center of your town is because Earth Cultists were having some activity here. One of their members is still alive. He's been taken by the constable.
Oh.
And
Oh, really?
yes. So just
Are you sure that was a wise choice?
I was going to end his life, but I want the town to be involved. We stuff like this, we might not always be here, and say if we weren't here, your town might not be in good shape right now. So I think that town needs to be more self-reliant. So seems you don't really have a central form of government. You don't need that. Just spread the word any way you can to help out the town. Make it safer.
My child, don't you worry about that. My word is strong with this town. It will get out, and people will know.
Okay. And also, the other night I saw people meeting in the southern part of the town.
Oh,
So
really?
maybe parts of your own town are involved with this as well. I don't know.
I will keep a close eye out for them as well.
So, take care. Be safe.
Oh, before you go, my child, let me say a prayer of safe travel. And you see, so you kneel before the Imdar. He puts his hand on your shoulder and he prays a safe travel prayer for you and for your journey. And then as he finishes, he ends the prayer and he says, "Now go, my child. End this before it's too late."
Okay. Thank you. Thank you for your blessing.
No, thank you. Thank you.
And I head out.
Well, that seems like it went well. Shall we meet up with the others?
Yes. Let's go.
Okay, so Thrad and Nile, you're gonna meet it back up with the party. Now, as you guys are waiting for these guys, you kind of notice like everybody's still talking about this, these diplomats or whatever being, they're missing, and it's starting to concern the town more and more, and everybody's starting to worry. So.
Well, we meet over there.
Okay.
Fast travel.
instructor.
Right. Okay. So what are we doing now?
I ask what's going on.
Do I notice that plate mail?
Yes, you notice that the shiny plate mail that Nile is brandishing right now, and it kind of
Okay.
blinds you. Yeah, it kind of.
Okay.
She's kind of like playing with it too, because she's like it's
Okay.
blinding. Like she's trying to like blind you in the face with it.
Well, that's a mighty fine piece of equipment you got there. I don't quite remember your name, little one.
Fen.
Finn.
Yeah.
It's nice to meet you, Finn.
Yeah.
What do we... Oh, come on.
I apologize for any
time.
offense I caused earlier.
Oh, you mean calling me kid?
Yes. In my defense, you are quite short, and I haven't met very many adults taller than I am.
You know, I'm just gonna let it go for now. Don't be an asshole. Entering it.
So from the church, we didn't learn much except that the cult
Get a
That's-
wand.
had some dealings about 10 years ago, and they almost stirred up some trouble, but they've been quiet ever since then. So maybe this is the first of a bad storm brewing. I'm not sure. And the priest said he'd get the word out to the rest of the town as well.
Does anyone know about these diplomats that have gone missing? It seems like the entire town is in uproar over it.
We could go ask the tavern. He seems to know a lot of things.
You know, I just came from there. I guess it might do me good to go back.
Yes, let's go talk to Garland.
Garland. Ah, yes.
That's his name. That's what I have in my journal.
Yep. So you're going to the tavern.
Fast travel.
And you're talking to. Okay. All right. So you guys walk.
It's like the tavern, is it?
No, it's not. Y'all are at the inn.
Three. I was at the end. Never mind. I was not.
Everybody's at the inn.
Oh, it's number 3. Oops.
Rip.
My bad.
Fast travel the second.
Well, my thing's covered up, so I had to move it.
Okay, so you guys walk into the tavern, and you see before you the bar, and it's completely empty. You guys are the only ones in there.
Garland, what happened to all the people?
I don't know, man. They just all left. I haven't had that much business lately.
Lately, we were literally here this morning.
Yeah. I don't know what happened. Like nobody's like lunch is usually not this slow. Oh,
Mister,
anyway,
you
what
been
can I do?
outside lately?
What can I do for you?
Well, we were wondering about these diplomats that seem to have gone missing. It seems like the entire town is in an uproar over them.
That could be it. I really don't know that much, other than there's certain people that really need to figure out what happened to these guys.
Did they have any defining symbols on them?
Defining symbols? No, not really. And right, what does it have on it? Oh, what is?
Is that the cultist
Oh.
thing?
Oh, what is that? And you can see like he's kind of hesitant, and he's just like about those guys.
I feel like I have persuasion. Can I persuade him to tell us more? I feel like
You are a sorcerer.
You can try to persuade me if you want to. Mm-hmm.
There's. Well, I mean, that's pretty good. +7's very powerful.
Damn.
Grief. All right, so let me tell you. Everybody sit down for a second. Let's have a little chit chat. All right. So,
I sit down. My hand feels empty as there is no drink in it.
I think we're all gonna need a drink on that. And he pulls out 7 glasses, and he all pours everybody a glass of mead, and he hands it out to everybody.
Yay.
Ah, yes. Thread takes the drink and drinks it all of it immediately. Does he like the drink?
I don't know. Does he?
I don't know what it tastes like.
Yeah, sure. Yeah. Thread likes it. Yeah. Yeah. You see, like Thread has this like enjoyment come across his face, and he's just like, he has this smile as as he remembers the good old days of drinking with his boys, and then he's just like he kind of slams his glass down. And he looks at, he looks at Garland, and Garland looks at him, and he's just like, I'm guessing you want another one then, don't you?
I like this drink. Another, please.
So Garland grabs your glass and fills it up with some more mead, throws it back at you.
Does he slam the other cup on the floor?
No.
Bring me another.
No, we're
All right,
not. We're not.
Fucking Thor.
That is polite. He doesn't just destroy dishware.
Right.
But you destroy skulls of the
But-
desecrated bodies.
No, that's different.
Non-gender specific bodies.
All right. Anyway, what do you guys want to know about the Earth Cultist?
Everything. Who's their leader? They don't want to
Their
tell
leader.
me.
Their leader, I don't even know.
Useless.
Well, they've. Okay, I'll say this: the Earth Cultists, they've been hanging around these parts from time to time, and I have seen my fair share of them come through my doors a time or two. But all I can say is this: what you guys are about to go through is gonna be rough. But we
My
need
life.
somebody. We need
Has-
somebody to do it, or else there's no telling what will happen at the end of all this. And you can kind of see that girl in his face as he starts to wipe down the bar a little bit. He starts to get a little sad thinking about what actually could happen.
So these Earth cultists, if they're not taken care of, then what happens to the town? Is it destroyed?
And he kind of he smirks, and then he kind of gives this little grin. It's more than the town. Think about the world. Think about the existence. Think about just humanity itself, and just a snap of a finger being gone.
I actually have a really good visual for that.
Do you think their leader's name might be Thanos?
I've heard
Who
of
is
him.
this? I've heard of him.
I'm also joking.
Yeah, I figured.
Yeah.
Well, Sir Garland, I've been through my fair share of trials and hardships before. We'll get to the bottom of this one way or another.
That's I heard it's one of their strong points. Is the spire that you speak of? You talking about the mountains in the northeast?
Yes.
Yeah, that's probably a good place to start fishing around, I would say. Here's a good tip. Don't walk in front of a bus. All right?
What's a bus?
What
Yes, Nietzsche would
is a
love
bus?
to know what a bus is.
Give it time, y'all figure that one out.
So
Take
you're
your
not
word
from
for it.
around these parts, are you?
I don't want to talk about that.
Are you aware I'm a
Very
bear?
well.
Yes, I'm worried that you're a bear.
Oh,
Are you aware that he is talking?
Yes.
I extend my paw to him. You know what to do when I do this, right?
And then Garland kind of looks at your paw, he looks at you, and he tries to do a handshake, and then he brings it up, and he kind of gives like the clasp, you know what I'm talking about, and then the bro class, and then he
Does
pulls
come in
out
close
and-
for the bro hug.
no bro hug, but he's gonna pound it, and then he explodes it.
Oh, that's really neat. That's better than what Thrad taught me. What does it mean?
It's means
Hey.
French. It means friendship.
Oh, that's
That's
better
what that
than-
means.
That's better than going from stranger to non-stranger. I write this in my journal.
Fair enough.
Handshake turns to bro grip turns to pound it turns to explode it.
Thrad immediately sees this as a competition,
Means
Go ahead.
friend.
only because Nietzsche said something about it being better than what I did.
Oh god.
Thrad turns to Nietzsche. He holds out his hand.
Nietzsche.
I grab after I'm done drawing in my journal in Druidic. I extend my hand to him, and then I grip it, bro grip it, and then I pound it and I explode it, and I go.
Thrad mimics it perfectly.
Look, we're friends
Awesome.
now.
And then you kind of both look each other in the eye, and then you kind of smile at each other. Garland sitting over here at the bar, wiping it down still, and he's just like, amateurs. In the meantime,
Do I hear this?
No, you don't. You don't hear. it.
Okay.
At the meantime, he notices that
We might have problems.
Thread that your glass was empty, so he went ahead and filled you up another one, and put it down in front of your chair, your empty chair. Now, I will say this. Each of you are not from around here, right?
No, sir, I'm not. I'm from a southern town called Amvale.
Right. Oh, that's right, yes. I've seen you around.
I'm a tiny
I'm from the
village.
forest.
Yeah, I'm from a tiny village
Now,
I've been wa-
out in
wandering
the
the
nowhere.
countryside for
Not from
years.
around here.
I will say this. You all came together for a reason. What?
I
what
came here
reason?
because I was told to.
And Garland kind of looks at
That's,
you,
that's still a
and,
reason.
and he's just he's dumbfounded, and he shakes his head, and then he keeps talking, and he's just like, you know what? I just lost my moment. Sat there and you stole my thunder.
Makes
sorry.
sense to me.
Useless.
Oh, Nietzsche's so lovable.
Anyway, each of you guys came here for a reason. You may not know what that reason is right now.
Honey.
God damn it. I'm done. I'm done. Get out of my bar.
No,
Go
tell us
do-
the reason.
No,
Chug the rest of the beer or the mead.
go. I don't want to. I'm done talking. And you can see him, like, and he turns his back to you, and he grabs a glass, and he starts wiping down the glass, and starts cleaning the glass off.
What does mead taste like?
Tastes sweet.
It's made
Sometimes
from
the mead
honey,
might taste
actually.
like honey.
God,
Yeah, it's made from
I'd
honey nature.
buy a whole bottle of mead.
You should try to
Ha!
drink that.
I like this bear.
I've never had alcohol before. Is it
I would
safe
start
for
with that-
animals?
I would start with that
Yes.
glass and see what happens.
I flip him a gold piece, like fawns, and then I pick up the glass and I look at Thread. Cheers, friend.
Cheers.
And then I smash it so hard that it breaks. Oh, whoops. Well,
Garland,
I will
you,
lick my
and you
paw.
can, and then Garland, like you can see
You're
Garland.
supposed to drink then smash.
Are you? That's not what I saw before.
No, I drank then smashed.
Interesting. Crowley.
And then he
doesn't-
gave me another drink.
Okay.
Wait,
I'll try
what
it.
was that? What was that, nature? What did you
Crowley
say?
does it differently.
Crowley.
Oh yes, he's the druid that saved my life.
Oh. You'll have to tell me about that sometime.
Maybe over a drink. Another day. For now, let me just try it. Another one, Garland. And I flip him another coin. This time it's
And you
silver.
see- And you can see Garland, like he's just like.
I'm
He grabs a
sorry.
glass. He grabs a glass and he fills it up and he sits it in front of you.
And this time I delicately sip it.
Do you use two hands or two
No,
paws?
Just one
You don't-
paw.
Okay, just one paw.
So do you hold the handle between like some of your I guess fingers, and with like, your what would be your pinky finger? Do you like have that stuck out?
No.
Damn. Because that would be hilarious.
But I drink it, not... I don't pound it back. I dip my tongue in it like a dog would.
Okay, I can see that.
That's pretty good. It tastes like liquid honey. More liquid honey. How much for a whole bottle or 5?
5.
Do you want 5 whole bottles?
Well, I feel like your lunch rush has made you a desperate man.
Tell you what, give me 5 gold pieces and we'll call it even.
Okay,
I
can
I
vouch
give
for
him
that.
5 gold pieces immediately.
Okay.
You just take
I
the
like
whole
this
deal.
bear.
Do I not get the bottles?
You can have the bottles.
Oh,
I
that's-
just like you.
That's pretty neat. 5 bottles of bead on the wall, 5 bottles of mead. I'm just joking.
No.
Bye, Miranda.
I.
Bye.
We
Yeah, we're almost done. So
Yeah, sorry. Something came out.
that's okay.
It's all good.
Yep. Yeah. You're. Yeah.
As my last thing for the day, I would like to take one last short rest for the crystal globe that when I say light, lights up.
Okay. All right. So you go ahead and you sit down. I guess that you can go ahead and call this your short rest. So. All right. So you get your charge back.
Cool.
All right. So.
Well,
Anything
no, it's
else?
it's to identify what exactly it is.
Oh, you want to know what it is?
Yeah.
Okay. Let
Same thing I
me.
did with the wand.
Right. I knew what the one was, but the orb is different. I gotta find that real quick. But it shouldn't be that hard. I forgot what it was called.
We can find it later.
Yeah, it's fine.
Okay, friends.
This is okay. That's what it is. Got it. Do.
Pub, drinking, pub.
There you go.
Neat. Alrighty. Well, if everyone's ready, we can make our way.
Making my way.
Making my way.
North
Alright.
of town. Making my way north of town. Walking fast.
To
Alright,
the
so y'all all are all embarking on the adventure to the northeast to find out what exactly is going on. What is correct?
That is correct.
Thrad mumbled something about more walking.
Yeah. Cool.
This time, guys, I have short legs.
Rip. Alright, so I think that's probably going to be where we're going to pick up next time.
Neat.
Okay.
Next time on Princess of the Apocalypse Z.
So, I will have to say that was a lot of fun. That was a lot of good role playing.
Yeah, that's some good stuff.
Useless.
I was laughing for a good 5 minutes.
Right.
Just
That was
how quick it came out.
insane.
Alright, what do you guys want to know about the cultists? Who is their leader? I'm not sure. Useless.
Useless. Useless.
I just want to know, what is his name or her name?
Right? Right?
What's
its name, Precious?
Precious?
Alright. So, I think that's going to do it for this episode. I think we're hopping back over to
My campaign
Brady's.
next week.
Exactly. So, it should be fun. It'll
So
give
make
me.
sure everyone levels up to 6.
Yep.
Mhm.
Did
Or
those
5.5/1.
cultists downstairs that I didn't participate in give us enough experience to finish off? Top off? Probably not, but
No, no,
Yeah.
not yet.
okay.
Not yet.
Just checking. Gotta hit that level 3. That's my first power spike, man.
Wait, you're not level 3?
Wait,
Are we supposed to
we
be?
at level 3?
Yeah, y'all are
Yes.
supposed to be level 3.
I did
Since
not ever
when?
see that.
Me
Meanwhile,
neither.
at level 3, Thrad
Meanwhile.
sits.
Yeah, alright, yeah, so all you guys should be chilling at level 3 at this point in time.
Well,
Oh,
let me roll the dice for that then.
Yeah. So,
I,
Rachel,
I
real
thought I
quick,
told.
click your hit dice to see how many extra hit points you get on your maximum.
Max roll,
Yay.
max roll, max roll.
Are
That's,
you kidding?
that's not a max roll.
That is
That's
a
the
shit.
exact opposite of a
That
max
is
roll.
complete. You should lose 5.
I should
So-
lose 5?
I
No.
think I changed my hit die on accident.
That's incredible.
I guess 27. Right.
And then add that to your maximum.
Yeah, it's
And current.
Bill-
hit die is 1d8.
Reroll that.
Who, me?
Yes, you. Reroll
Okay.
that.
Oh.
'Cause that, yeah, that's kind of garbage.
That is garbage. Unless you roll a 5 again.
It's slightly better.
Alright,
I'll
third
take
time's
it. I'll
third
take it.
time. You're gonna take the 6.
Yep.
Okay.
Okay, so
Really?
I think I messed up my hit die here.
How so?
Rangers have
Like the
D10s.
total says 2.
Yeah.
Well, it's 'cause
Jesus.
you
That's
haven't,
not sure what.
you haven't, you gotta, the class and level at the very top, you gotta change it to 3. And
Yeah.
that'll change your total hit dice.
classes.
Okay, so that's what that means.
Ranger.
Or-
Yep.
You get as many
Okay,
hit
so then-
dice as you are level.
Jesus, why do Rangers
So
have
then I
D10s?
roll it. So then I increase it to 3. Then total 3. Then hit dice from 2 to 3.
Yeah.
Right. And then do I click hit dice again for my roll, or
No,
do I?
click
So the roll
hit
I just did
dice,
was fine.
yeah, that's exactly what you're supposed to do. So you add 7 to your total maximum hit point pool.
Okay, so I have 24 then.
7's a pretty decent roll.
It is actually, especially with the
No, I
D8.
just didn't know if I
yeah.
did it wrong. That's all.
Yeah.
No, yeah, you did it good. You did fine.
Okay. Cool.
Cool,
This is
cool.
a healthy bear.
Cool, cool.
Cool.
Then I gotta figure out all this stuff.
I gotta activate my Colossus Slayer macro.
That'll be fun. Yeah, I think I would have had some cooler things.
Oh, I get plus
Yeah.
10 movement speed.
Yeah.
Boom, that's 65.
Token action activated.
Alright, well, if we're done, then I will
Wait.
let you guys. Oh,
Flip-it-flop.
Sorry. No, yeah, actually, y'all just. No, I did that right. I thought I did it wrong. No, once y'all got done with that, then y'all hit 3. So we're
Okay.
good.
yeah, that's
Yeah,
what I was
we're
thinking.
good.
Cool.
Yeah, no, we're good. Because
I'll cast Thaumaturgy.
yeah, because I needed you guys at 3 to start this one. So we're good. This is perfect.
Excellent.
Sweet.
Indeed. Indeed.
Ranger.
Alright, well, I will make sure that. And then everyone
We
go
need to
ahead
get-
and level up to 6. And then let Dan and I, if you guys are cool with doing the 2 weeks in a row of one campaign and then 2 weeks in a row of the other campaign, or if you guys want to change it up and how you want to change it up. Otherwise, we'll just keep
Okay.
doing the same time, same place, but determining which campaign we do, we'll figure it out. But I think the 2 weeks in a row should be good.
I get to learn a new spell.
Word.
I get to
Yeah, you
deflect
do.
missiles.
Yeah, you do.
I gotta
All right, guys.
Yep, I'll catch y'all later.
Until we meet again.
Yes.
I
Bye.
continue being a cleric.
Alright, appreciate everyone coming out. Hopefully you had a good old time with Nietzsche and friends. And until next time, peace.